0503721744. Me say 0503721744. Make I was say ene eye benada ene eye Tuesday 31st October 2023. They say ene eye benada 31st October 2023. Say ne any da etwa so e was October bosume no emu. Enti bosume October yamana bye bye. Onko kra ne pa bia wo de bedum yem bia ya som twetwe yedna sepa na ye boabo ye ho akwakora November bosome no so to krata na so miensa eye Dr. Owusu Afri akoto aduane one man one board here, one woman one tractor, one man one board here, one woman one tractor. What is here? You don't understand. If you don't get it, just forget about it, man. And now last on the paper, ya kasiya papa adai ni mo. Dampen you free na nyame ya aduma memenda delegate kwa koto omo so aba no mayi mu ba ko na watimi ato aba won so na wabetu franka ama amayoko no. Iti mo kwa koto ameme ntubi meme yensen training di metna studio ye bekọ so bia ye de ho amane ye de beba besom what as here Zumanguru you know what you show mo delegates na mo kwa ko chusu nti ne mba chusu no eno na Ghana for esom na wo mo abom chidom na 2024 motimi akwa akoto no so aba odi nkunum a praise the Lord wani nkunum so ani obedi nkunum bia aba no Ghana for e begina tum fefefe sanse ya na ekoto aba de emasa onipa no etimechia delegate fo nyina ena mesanso echia wo mo ekwa akosi aspirant no mechia wo nyina wo bia fa ne last hour emfa ngu form atem didie die yi na kwa na mom no debate on issues Nagana enyoma yen what is here Nana ejenim boaten nana mo ama hene ewie ba bia wo bia memoa ha nana memoa ha echia opi nanso na me papa ya nasa me wofa boachi ajako ai wofa ba bia wo bia wie me ma good afternoon and so Dr. Christopher Ampedu the Samaritan when there be a mekasa na fidie na dahan mu say 24/7 onye mfiri ho anopa wi anwumra na adwa homachinte say da biara da 247 na fidie no eda Neat FM what you say Dr. Shadrack Ajete Lasu 1 baby awobia me ma good afternoon Prophet Dr. Kofi Odro. One mama Reta, we mama good afternoon. And Reverend Eugene appear read do one mama Sandra. We mama good afternoon. And someday babu bobi super because Office of the Special Prosecutor say era edubwa hen ai omo ayayi assign it omo ni bibia tia no because onye corrupt onye boni bia wari azia military brutalities wogaru ene ho nkro ne ba ye beka ho asem because sombo dam spillage no nsensem bebre ne no so ewo ho asesi akra de not on a central ton MP was say in declare state of emergency because e be ekeka konemu aye hu emu aye hwehwehwe e was etimi tu abranamon na yepe emwa efiri amansan mu what you say eti betumi anka state na yen declare state of emergency ewo akosombo ne framantemu ene ne mpotemu I was for me dey the mami BIAMAH AKWAFO betumi afra me BIAMZ 1 woman gadama mi soja ofra me amejo so me dey me dwumade ho kya me free sabre ko se no nan ebebo na monim se ade bi ekoso hwe I say as a drum so and eba enso enye drum so say wo dwene ho a wonte ase ECG wan mo ye gas nkwa from say wan nya GMPC ba ku bi no yi omo eso omo na supply we no power no grid coal e dey na kwaso yi they say dum so na eba and I said dey na eba na mo ye maintenance what is happening They say to me, dum light and just like that, sir. You say, how funny. Yan shadam fa explanation, Papa Bia and Fama. What is happening? Me oji dey say wo tie me a we area mu so light off say be because so hono. E to be me dum no bear 5 times within a short time. And is a one ya smart and dum o machines ni ade a oh when e baba ho so no no ma yo sete wo and one kwa na da ko betimi de sa ankrofo akokot ni abom damage pa sika twitwiri die wo betua mo nsa koa me say menya law ni binanka masua law a kasan ensem wenum nanka medi kasan ye ma wenum no okọ hospital ni ama nu aduro bi na aduro na kokukun ya wo pane ye bone na pane na kun anase ayi ye fensen o to mo nka bi nhye mu ni adum kanea wo fridge mu ni wo freezer mu nam ene wo niema na asai anase wo behwe na wo ayi ye fensen o fridge Africa fine na say ubehu ana ayi Africa cho no na wo AC ejatom na edija hyehyeba wenum nyina eye hwan fom so a enti me se me we sesanka meye law pa na ma take these institutions on do ma ene o ma twema so a ko se betre say ten adan say consumers ye ni kamafo ye ni obi o ka bi maye enti wo fridge say ya sai no ato atwe no akokope frato wo de mu obi no tibi siesie ma wa praise the Lord no kra enye te so original da wo TV na be say ya asai obi oni obi akobisa no wo yare for na adbe hospital ne nam doctor so ema nipa no be wu a wa wu just like that e dey na kwaso yi sesen kan ya dundum na afon just ye dum no ba ko pe wom ebia after 2 hours 3 hours 4 hours and now the after 30 minutes kra na mo be so fine but wait the ente sa o fine yes on fine yes fine e dey na kwaso yi gas na eni ho ana problem bi na aba mfidie ni bi na ho atechema ana se eka bi na wo ho wose ekotua nti no aban kotua nti na omboa pa yes light no kafreka ana obi de ne ba kwakosi hu no di agoro because odwuade no ho e dey na kwaso yi it is one year fast anya smart kakra bi a wo ha se ejato wade pabim ya ni abrio me se me kwakọ ada se me kwakọ pelo ana me be sesa madwene because na me se lord ye me nye but the akeka ko ye se me ko sua law na sa institutions we no no me take them on I mention that be office and as obi ye lawyer no otie me a only office to handle such issues okay ye kwa homaso what you say ye kwa maso akwa nkomo ketwe bi aba ware aze ye kodi nkomo ketwe bi dia fa de meka ho asem ya e ade bi ha dwene pa na yenua Kodwo Safoa Poku oye executive director eda Institute for Energy Policies and Research Kodwo awie memo ha o
me Joseph Minyaba me chia obi ana o betiefo nyina
etiefo ejo so pa na Kodwo ne meka ho asem yi eye matete ede na ekoso ankasa efa yen electricity ho gas na eni ho ana se mfidie ni bi na achia hwe baabi ana edi apote na ekoso nti a light no yenim sie so sie dum no wontimi hunu na nkrofo ne masa ya na esese
Minyaba misra ma me fanchi chemu kakra ento ani na me fanto atiefo ani ene Ghana ha yet no se nipa pii no enkenkan the rules of PURC Public Utility Regulatory Commission omuna se nsama na wo kanyina asa wo kope lawyer wo kwa kusia law ni nyina na me pacho PURC for asede mene wo kase ya se o fridge say o TV say o BB say because of power and now voltage na bibisa o de kata akoto mani mu o behwehwem na e wo se compensate wa o ma compensate
Kodwo
mitio
we see PURC almost speaking for consumers
no PULC almost said DNA say the BB now they are now working. We say a lawyer BTwa and now so BTwa or Freya now so yeah say Jumano a PULC for said yeah. All the report in the Koma or more or may mu na say I was say we compensated that or be compensated. You know, but time the two and him say the BB sa na a C. And as we tearful bibisa next year, or me to me a contact PULC, na PULC for Eddie Hujuma.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it for that. Yan share and you know, no problems are ye for moon.
Say in Pempino, Kanye be do more, Bia in Bia be brino, ya na ye fe be localized fault. Bia in Suatona, a Jabia Boata Homaso. Anasen from Alpha na bibia kota homaso. No, ena na impempi no. You who are a makania call off. The Ekoba last week Greek for the cratabe 2 Johnny dear. And no, bibia is see wapku or more the gas or more pipeline na ye the gas from free takra de ekotamano. Say a kabia GMPC for a de womono. Gas yedi afa omo pipe mu no yedi aka no enunti eno mo eden edum sa pipe no say eno pe any asema aba na wochi a ema ebinemu kanea call off, but in general no you need problem bia wo Ghana to say de ya na ni pe pi eka no problem bia ni ho ye we enough generation say obesha machines in your mind or no and who adding in for this car to Quemu SEC that machine. But you drew in Shotobremua, the city in Amunim no. In Homa, in Fuya, song for muscle, it to me massa problems no ever. But for the 2 days now, lights call off ready, and only a Kabia, na GMPC for a day wapko for, and only a commerce a cano, a ma GM wapko for no, it doom or more a cania, it doom or more pipe.
Enti say a kabida GMPC any wapco say one for entemwa. Why must the consumer suffer for this?
I know na ya na impempi no minum kojopoku yara mekase eba yi no say amanyosem ebem because we hwe nua Edward Bawa or press conference last week or say aban e wom say GMPC aban suefo aban institution there, but time bia no ubehwe no na ye bo wedding we sinyamia ye bo wedding we sinyamia obia nim say ECG ene ma ye kanea bansa na ECG benya kanea ne so no nyoma pi komu ansa na kanea na godru ECG for ye wo thermal, which is the gas generating electricity no gas no efa pipe mu ne free pipe ma kupie company na o ye generation, which is IPP no IPP no be generate na fa transmission grid co for so and sana be do ECG. And to sanko for we omo contribute towards the generation of electricity no. Yeah, you just can so ECG wa also almost here then it chia omo nyina aka. Na no any free BB cash waterfall. And no ya bind there to ekwemu a ya just free ECG for why NOC chianika why NOC chianika. Na o hwe sa sikatua ni mu a IPPs ni tuo moka and sana yetia Ghana gas for soka ni yetia GMPC for soka me hu krata bia GMPC for da betudwa se omo de enyo omo na eye omo asede na enyo omo na yema yicha pipe ni no omo de emfa omo asefem se obi hu se adwumaku a efe ne GMPC na de sa krata betudwa efri se sa krata no omo de tudwa no asem no omo kan ye omo se omo na ye de invoice ni bre omo Osha cash waterfall ni so omo na ECG ediska no ema wo mo ndi se won ye di invoice bro won na ye diska ma se kutua fine fault no wan kutua say GMPC enti minim se asem bi se ba na omo da ndwumako bi se ya no omo behwe so aye adwuma no me no wo ka se GMPC panyi o America o ye da sumu no onti krom ha de bia no papa plenu atukwan enti mesramo bibi say ba mama yembodin na yenka nipa o ye adwuma na onye na adwuma yie no se opoku dan kwa ide adwuma ma na onye ni yie no ni aboni din ni ama obi ahu se GMPC panyi bi de opoku dan kwa onye na adwuma yie eti sa ena o ze Ghana ha ne yetena mu ni ye adwuma no memba ye nkofa se wo eba ye se aban na ebia papa panyin bi ote parliament so we defend their bind there be also move past side no ne ebobọ omo ayede o masi adwuma pon ano a omo gi akatua omo ntena krom hampo na adwuma e oso mo ye no omo ahwem no maye eno na meni nsem bi a wo se Ghana no ye ko enim ne ye hwe ne ye ni ngya chede bia no na na aban aban ngya akatua menu mienu ne ye aban ye ngya akatua de ogya akatua ye poku don ko oti GMPC ono na nyina adwuma ye ntra kan ye dum ne baye
na mimi sana na ye hwe Ghana ha sei ya unsa aban bia ba akone ade aban dada anasa aban no wa MPP aban baye almost sign agreement power purchasing agreement ne ho ne ba gas hun sensem bebre wo mototo ne ma ne ade na wakode ne pen West Africa gas pipeline de ne pa almost ye do mo kanti almost suspend na che say ye ho ya kire yen Ghana yen gas na nkasa no yen no de ne ye de afa ho ye bi wa ha anase wakode ne pe na ye depend on.
Okay, so I mean church bu kakra say ye wo gas no ye mu mienu ye wo gas a free Nigeria ba a no na fasa AKWAFO pipe nim ena ye so ye gas a ye no water crowd ho a no na atoabo gas Ghana gas for process no na ya na impempi no ye wo gas bebre e water crowd than companies na o generate power water crowd no enti no mpanifo tena ase dwene ho say oh enti ye beye de yenya ye gas ye water crowd bi abatema because first no na gas a free Nigeria ba no eno pen ekotema enti omo di bibi ba ye friend reverse flow dey say de beye a obesu betumi de pipe kro na no obetumi de gas afam free takrade abatema enti na say pipe no gas no free ba ko pe free Nigeria batema to takrade no ba empo no si say yan tum di yan gas a free ENI any Ghana gas no etumi di fam free takrade batema eno ena omutumu no the free takrade kotema no ena omutumu because eno no na yentua omoka no nti yan gas dimpo no se sa pipe no omutumu a entumi free takrade enkotema.
Okay
but also what you say
I Matthias na ne capacity no etesen
capacity there be any who capacity no minim the exact numbers are and be normal firm because on say depending on the peak type any off peak gas ebe firm different but in pempi ya na gas free Nigeria ba no ya na esotia na ye ni free takrade ekotema e de akwa guso say de be ya omo tema no so benya enough gas e dey generate electricity enti gas dey ye enough gas ye prepenso ye wo minye bibi se obi a gas ni bi ni ho ana say yintumi ye de mpacho ya ye de amana dru prepenso bi a ya yitumi de free takrade kotema na say de be ya ye kutua electricity omo titiska no na omo de ma GMPC omo so ba kutua car because I mean can say minchro in August Oja kata GMP 42 ja almost July through normal piska onye no credit Ghana ECG4 etua almost 59 million Ghana cedis in July and almost 50 million Ghana cedis in August September ipe and almost enyentua omuka enti even size kai dem almost 59 million in July no any 50 million in August no omo di bi kote e ka omo dis no ko mu nya kasa de bi ma AKWAFO na anka Ghana for andasumu
na mimi sa ha o se bia ye Ghana ha se no ankasa no gas no dodo a ye produce no entimi ma ye enti ye ho free West Africa gas pipeline de no ho
ye ene impepensu e wo mu de West African gas pipeline kwa de baka krabi enti de ye wo Ghana ha no so se de be ya ene no si ye bi free West African gas pipeline na ye bi that ye de no so so but ye nyini no ye generation capacity na economy no na e wo say ye dim gas ni be break ho and na say the free West African gas pipeline so ba no eno so no e bi be ka ho na atumi aso ne pepepe
okay ya da se ne ene nchechira wo de amaye
ene aso bebre mi nua that's power
I was here for era kojo ensafwa oku Oye executive director at the Institute for Energy Policies and Research ano and out no ebo enkomo no. Menua komo no emu ode. Wa chechire mu o se unya problem bi afa with electricity ho se bi a yedum kanea amaja towadiem yedum kanea ama bibia si yedum kanea I mean reported to what PURC report to farmer womo na womo behwe ebeye mu hwehwemu na omatu ho anamo de amma na nsan Africa cho dumpreso ene na sefo no aye too much dodo besra mo so momra mu emame 0302 243540.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, MAAME.
Ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
Mediani Kofi DSP taso da am ka sefi teshi ejuma sem tumi okoko member circle.
Yo, Kofi DSP yetio.
MAAME ka mi tien mi te fa na pewian but mu mi efun MAAME fa mo da.
Ene na de uti aye yie.
No ni o ka sa ye na me se MAAME bia ma ba bi efun la nti wo de MAAME mfre. Ya mi na ma dum o.
Uti aye ye go.
Ma jali tnase kwasi abo aje tnase mi ntwi wura mo da.
Afra.
Oh, and then the area I am at the
you go.
Now, the question me be answer. The ECG, HS amount here, Papa Bubosi, and the GMPC. Let's say Sikana and walk of one patch. First question, but some say Sikano, a fine.
Okay, your baby Sanama.
They're tossed to be, but some say, into gas night, the free takrade, Eddie Batamano. I didn't mean in Nigeria for in idea a pipe back to Ghana as a nation 55 years. Into Yankasa to me, Papa Faso, and lay a pipe, and fire Yankasa gas system, and my Yankasa sending Mama Ghana for a Huntayana. Into your one Nissan Pacho, ya Ghana for. Your bonny, and they say ya Ghana for. Near him pen for me so mundi and him. We are going to say, both are their politics. We pray to Yesu, no way I pray to Yesu, no way I pray to Baby, I need to man for now. Yeah, you bojo did it. They are sabre. You're burning for Omwaying. Nagana for a bonus and sabi, Yakas Omuli Dien, Uncle Munchre, dear. Medas the fire, Mishra.
Hello, good afternoon.
I'm in the Matemicho.
Major so when you.
Where did I go do because I see
Yo, tea, quite.
MAAME chia so many delegates nyam. MAAME BIAMAH evia we sa ECG for topic ya oda be. Topic ehun hia me pa. Could you imagine say ECG at the bill bremi. Say me de ka 3,000 Ghana cedis. Fridge come ni fridge o mi dem. Mi ko PURC. Omo ka che me say bill na ECG bremi no fake. Already the name of deposit ECG atu or they will refund the money to me back. But na never buy there. But these same politicians will come and tell us, NDC buy no, NDC anya but we know say NDC anya and it's a MPP. But nabejina ye. So why are you going to bring the previous government? The same thing NDC will come. They also say MPP for buy no, MPP every year say. Why are you doing this to ourselves as Ghanaians? Yes, Ghana temu so when we're giving the note, say the lady or minor, you want from with dear, said to me, new bed, a bonnet. That's your qua. Maka say, as soon as you buy no. Or you say, admire. Bagana this out. Will be about within the first 1 year, no. Or person Benyani, Oben who the part of Nisika, as is a die, say, only do large rough come say, yes. But obedient, yes, and they so all they do is no one, no matter who. Mind the Mama almost Ghana for 7. Yes, ye, Nipa or Mango Ghana, Medasi.
Menso Medasi, hello, good afternoon. Hello. Eh, Nebonzu.
Tetia Santeno, Kuma Pemua,
Abembeba,
and people said yesterday, that's why you don't go. You need Gane. Can you form with Muliano? That's in the room. Put your boss at the sub of answer. Anyway, when you're not sure, I'm talking about foreign Lina. Now I'm going to tell you. And I'm up here.
So, no, what pre business says, I know 2024 near Bebonity, Anna.
Oh, sister,
owomu minim so owom but MPP for dia omo kwa akoto no memenda so wonka ho ana wonka ho na bonsu manso a woni evidence metwe na me maboa me ho na me si ha na ebonsu yenko
eno o bo akumplaku Dr. Mahmoud ayere pa bota obu nyachi bibia nya kama kise temo na efosian ko fu se na pa de mo kya nyamya de se gas e bi ho so ni ka pene ya adene ni pa na o ye responsible no se woni Ghana for kasa e se kan ye so gas so di o se tam ma gas ni bo na de kakra I think secretary buffer kan ye ni a o mo na tabi ye beti atidende enti mu a mu ye in charge no se o pa kan ye no be mu mecheche mu na Ghana for ye hu de biatomre but this seven levels it na me ejamo.
That's neighbor. So hello, good afternoon. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Yes.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Wo fa yi dia didi.
Yo, adi yanko e.
Ka fi senda meria.
Yo, yanko.
Yo, many wo fi di ka ti di eni na ma mi ja owura report yan. Na kizindia mo.
Me pacho edi misra dumu radio no ma me why na ma ye feedback wa ha misra wadarom.
Yo ma sorry fi wo kra.
Yanko.
Said or the same particular Musa will be nine in a human ye. Akwafa sa problem na ba no. Ni na na leadership no. Se penye o die ni na se heavy wo na wo kaniba ni ade no anye ni na wo tia no a. Next time no obi di be yesu ade se adwuma shi obi za ben ya gro obeye na kwan a ese faso ma ni ba no to ye. Kwerendi na ese ye to aba ma Kennedy ko kwa Japan. Sanyema we na wo va na fikiri edi ye celebrate gate no enya me boa me meda embushi papa no na sanyema we nyina etu dwa e wo mamu a meda ase
Men so me da sipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, mami ama fifi ni fifi madina.
Fi yanko.
Mami ama yesterday assembly Rebecca na wi. Esi mami bi ama. Ko mu a gogo mu bon wo. Na mi de mehu se MPP aban obi obobọ kro no no MPP aban ope hwe me nia ma mi ka so mi say na se me kan ewi MPP fo ase me kan ewi hwe me so wo mu gu electricity wo mu to bita 20 million come office wow ya ka me pay fu na ati electricity pay fu no matter me madam wo de ko legon say wo pay meter wo maka to se meter ni wo ba wo de wo contractors na wo ni wo ye adwuma na wo me 20 million be to meter mo sisi a. No, me time for Sundisa. This millions of energy. And then penny for what Mr. Yakan also wanted. Now the most that Mr. Abang will you book on and more pet. And the Tamawa book on no to Tabon support. Then to win it on support to Conan Kayakin and Kawatu our office one another. And now said, and Kada Takwadi also be to fake meter while we lose. I'm going to teach the food when it will watch in panel. And pay for you when you make 2 form. So one permitter, I call me to one who corner air could do in the gun office. None of them abandon your support to corner, or not for your control support to go into no. I will book corner or support to make a live gone. Mamma, Missing live gone. What the original Mamma, one cast that is the permitter. Make a share. And the coffee also make a go. But what is it? No, what the more contractor. No, about the one with 20 million. Oh, yeah, receipt, no, what show 800,000 or the more 800,000 no damn. So what I say, it's a corner, the city for Muboy. We are, then what will you do? Most do so. If I do so, look for with the gas, corner won't bono. A governor, we and you want to check up on the terminal. I mean, this is Kaka, Mr. Bangui, every time, Mr. Corno, and the one plan to Abama woman call that we are called for. I want to work on no people among support, like a minister of energy, and can they go on? Sorry, it's a story to MC a woman dinner. Also sorry. Let them call them go. Let them go to Corno. Samanyama. What more than to check? Echo schools here will be here. I will factor the classes. The books 8 million. Okay, you will school no Madina on 5%. St. Andrews. Ah, Casata Abufla. The books 7 million, 8 million. Now what's the free education? That's what to book, but 8 million. Let's make this come for no treasury. But ya can't so. I'm going to make books that also Koran told you. Ya can't. Na ya tena wase when we principal secretary no what's that our principal what that come school so no so we don't go on trauma awfo no no one so meje skinny yes in the movie ya ka man na abanye nya do say en kan hye na ye boka na won sa kware ne fe what's FQ what's my abu point here na mo tani mi nya ko tumu kama ne ba me expecting this man da ba wo di na mo no ko school wo to mo so school e kwa what's I na bang say ye show me friend chan kwala na di nto mo nto ya ka me di yes so be wo ko from MP ho na GS wo enso ya ka nta me mo hu sa ban yo be bobo kon no na ban to so ka so kon fo no da ba
hello good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Good afternoon. What you baby Afrefi? Oh, Bema, net to say. Radias, Michelle, young got.
Mammy, but GMPC boss, why not point?
What's it?
GMPC boss, why not point you?
Ah, nya buying.
And you could use a photo. As someone cannot be so interesting. Because you did kind of what a man. Tell me a more baby. Well, nature and to Obama and the sugar with you. And so, what you wear? Energy estate. Which one is our buying our point to in West America? And to me, say about the lady and I need lady. Man, the man would be a mechanic paying for to be defended the year. And my own yard is a move on my anymore. The be a mechanic, 39 year cocono. And I can get a cocoa. Then you come on now here. Maybe I'm moving over Kwamagana to be to us.
That's hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pacho Dini baby Afrefi.
Pacho here, Dr. Newman with my committee.
Okay, Yanko.
We would ask Micha Dr. Bamuza Umia. Do the Bami. Obama, when I work with you, was so. Maybe, yes, sir, you see your home. Say, every hour problem, yeah. Yes, as I do so, don't pay BB Sana or my head. Because back on the two, you know, I say, you know, you're not part of the be light off. No more day, you say, if you are more do na second, so much, or almost send you know, and then send your man. It is a be our to be a 1 hour, 2 hours, spent over the year of force now, ya bana, no mamma, you. Yes, I will be one more, or me call it ma. Yes, you do so, Sana, and be on me, because I'm me feed me no. We feed this so, they say, Kobasa Pena, remember what some money. Easy to say, I don't want you man so the particular said easy, what is open the easy Jacobos. I'm on my be Manasa bomb of this other. And sister, almost somebody wants what is free. It is said a full bar. Open announcement will be an hour, said, yeah, 4 to Gabaha, and I said, yeah, low shed, you know. I have some call for that saying, near soon say, Mamma, now you want to a. And one year, any problem, you need to be no one train. Because with such a woman, won't me and no woman, no one cow.
Mensumeda CP Dr. Newman. Hello, good afternoon.
Soldier.
Yes, Russia.
Yeah.
And then you may chat.
What? Let me check it.
Catch it, Joso. Yanko. Russia, Jinaye. Uh-huh.
Yo. Only baby.
Debbie.
Can do so one.
Russia.
Yes.
Already no dumno. And I say, Chon who free ho, ne kasa ye beti bibia.
Okay, madumunu. The time to kapepe.
Yanko.
One do so time nu. I had the champ this time. Because this time nu. Uche. Say dumu right. O report to obey them 2 days. And sign an announcement about suppose say aha problem was I find somehow. What I say? Obi ebe can send ya around sum na nye kwa ruti na ma friend. Young person say mama time do so time no ya do mu night no. How many hours ya do so? Yes, also there our baby DCG said and mama bakwa there west. The time kwa poa kofia o be juma o to mi ka o banu say let nu pepemu spotlight no batelu eya na generator no petrol mu ana eni obiom enti asem abara ti ho a adat me about say sabotage ani na papa na kan wo ya jiu say ye duma no go tra go tre enti wani nyina enye obi ho odu siri bo to asem bebre sha pipi abemu enti omu so wo ya duma ye wo be ko fie we enye say be poto asem na Saturday abei Mahmoud Baobia is Alesi. What you say? Nabu Pada. I said white. I saw a TSA BMW. Or the next president. Namu ko to Abama NDC 2024 there. Do so there better way to
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Lady BMZ.
Oh, so mame.
Lady BMZ, Papa.
You be able to there.
What bad than a daroma?
Yanko.
Lady BMZ and pay a way nice and being she more thing. And my doctor, Mahmoud me. A captain number, Mr. Delegation number 2. Do a moving to me. No question. And never did the Costa Organa Hanuma. A could be our husband. It's me, she so bit me a son. And so on, son. Obesha didn't meet the Bonnier because of political appointment in Nipane and not. Nankaye, Nanko be near Bibisa, Amazon, Mercy, Yakachana, a branch of Babawa. I could never know what next year if the way Juman 1 year and this at the Naba. Lady BMZ, Uncle Bia, a big Mabesan and Cobaman near Daho, who ye Jumani. If you're saying penny for say baby so much one among Bia. Bit Melboa, Ama, among we money said, the 2 months a Juma, and no one can say what your party and I will accept and ask Amazon and say 8 months to Uniano. The mechanics will be Uncle Canet as a caca, then to be found with the Uncle Boy Venoma, on one can lady them union.
That's says of Mammy. Hello, good afternoon.
Mammy BIAMAH AKWAFO.
Yes, when you?
Oh, Mammy BIAMAH.
Yeah. Our Bonnie.
Yeah.
Then you want to say,
oh, Boko,
Matisias, who see Cabano. What's it? Matisias, who see Cabba.
Oh, you and
Me, you may got to.
Oh, Sagalidiri.
Zikana ba yana mi hu na mi meji mi she.
Yo,
ya go.
Ba jama no go anim. Yo, me mo mapa. Ah, o boy papa ndi ni to. Ma mi en ba jo sakai incoming MP, but can no English man from. Yanyam go for na ba ye abojete. AK can crunch it. Abojete oba but can no English man from. Ndi aboje but can for. My dear God, but dear Fletcher, ono yedi neba. Oh, my Baumia, Mr. Baumia, dear. The best about 2020 Baumia for crew and crab, Buja, Papa, what do? I mean, Baumia. Mammy, my phone, they can say. I do so you did too, Mahamma, so yeah. Our prayer for Baba, or you tree, or you know, their own mother. I'm a woman, the day, Caswadi, Kakrebi, do so. At the corner, yes, company for Monjan of Monia. Now, don't so a yard door so do. And maybe I have free. The answer is I'm right. Now, dear Dankwana, say, Monjan Monio, don't so need to Mama. Mutu and a moment. Mammy, only a minute, my watching. About it.
I didn't count Hawaii. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, only
May you show down, pal.
Baby, me show down.
Men are Michelle.
Yeah, one who showed down. Yeah, one who showed down. Yeah,
may you show down.
Oh, I'm fat.
I'm in charge of kicking a secretary and then another. My phone and everything. I'm so boy tomorrow. Because you're cranking over. The American man say, do we need to give you more than one say? I had like to do and for to be a baha in the say on sometimes ya na ya me den so mtimi na so say oh ebi a fanko beri a ebi sisi mula de ebi dun bia no pa ebi a sisi nye beso ni pana ya we o ja say but wa fon no sa de ya na ha de mi say eye warriors eye adwuma eja na mu problem to me ba e ma ni timi ko off but o say baby e do this time de zanka no nya ni die bi a betima ayese ha no photo be ba ndie bi a e say na itum nukura ni hiesie na amanfo ya announcement ma amanfo ba je wa fon ja me haje na je no mta ye za ba de dem se gina so kakra ena e factory e kwa ya omo ye no so no mu yi wo ye sin bi ni ade ya but omo na so ndi no ya na bibi se bi a lot of na ba oh enti ya se bibi se o mbe ya omo na so se bi o how ya ni be yi ni china se na ka ni pa ya we but it too much one is ade na but ni fantastic the only thing you may but you do this I'm saying yeah if you be a bit check down and say I have photo about we about nanka dia sun bia ba baba
Meda CP hello good afternoon
Sana se ma me bi ma
yeah mba chodi ni be bia frefi
mediane na na kwa me frefi ni boy town
na yanko
dinkan yo ya da se na ECG fo no de omo nsem dawso adan ni wo mai mu na prepaid the UC you will prepaid a whole more than 5 adan your remote your card your the number there adan fa na ye ko enne wo prepaid meter aje na ko office e wunya bi but who contractor now 2000 enni na woche na won saka edenti na ese basa wahu na wo hwe sese dumso na aba na enya wo yes bi omu yiu eya ohawu na am dia aban dia ba omu ntime nto gas na omu nka me ehunu na omu nhihye nu me nto se ebia la pass ebia ne mo off ana se kwashiman anumre mo se no ye hunu because omu ntime dum light ubede mo agisa de achi light omu ntime dum no be 3 times 4 times one day sisu a no be ko no bibia asai oh eno na ka won ya je na de bebre ba no oh aye so ma we ni emfa mra nya djuma ye wo ma we ma makoso mofuo yi o ma mhwe koso mosu yi nipa awuse so ati ye wu pa no ma di vote ni stile ada region ene no for no mo o ma bi o ma wu anka se ye sinka ba this time ye do mu ko jina court so ati ye do ma we ye so nsem bi so a ada na ye di adwuma mawo ye se monitor se nsuo na e ko se bie since August nsuo afiwe na nsuo to saa want me mie nsuo ni kakra BIAMAH amanfo da achi omo ni fie aduenum apɛ omo dan na de na wa condemn ni na enti den eniema na obetimi dia pata sa nkrofo na wa se obi a ne nko woni ba bi a aduane bi opɛ otimi di ene wadane refugees ni Australians and wadi Australians and onya ba bi ada edenti na ese basa ya papa why
Kafra. Hello, good afternoon.
BIAMAH soldier.
Hey, Alaji.
BIAMAH police.
Hey, Alaji.
BIAMAH baby.
Where Alaji Tobo. Ansana obekasa na Alaji. Where uni me di adie bia me kas manage wana me Alaji. Alaji. Ye chiri ya mu ye yi no. Man hu bie mo besi ne.
Oh, BIAMAH.
Man hu bie mbesi na Alaji. What am I saying? Where the tip of the iceberg.
Where the mama obi anti entim si aja we ye be settle ho wa
mate yanko
mama mbo abaso na agimade a wo ye
me da se
onim se maybe ta wa come to minister o ti o life and classes ya yeah any Dr. China ya nasa treasure o ti o life yanko fon ka mo onim asema o bai odi bai me si BIAMAH obuwanu ma omo prime minister no hu ya o se minister no na o me si agimafo ankata wonu mu amu control usase wonu mu na ye se abanu on panena ti omutu na on ye kemu yi BIAMAH misi omutimi doom light more than 10 times a day BIAMAH se ko o ye sanu a se u ben u ko tol trip
Alaji
prepare Ghana and do better 1 week kurana ashi
when you na Ghanaians I kum na so abanya de agima asem sa mu ntutu mu niam aye na mu ye se de Ghanaians abufo be sho mu hu bi de me se na na do dan kwakufo do kana do le kuma so na wonu mu amu ya agima no ma aban no me si yan hwe mu ye na wo mu no mu boye ka ti se mi ni animo gap ayi sa mita no binu me kwatua mita our for process more than 2 years because omu kwatua process omu tua tikano a nunti omu nsanka omu meter after now we have 3,000 quotes here ube we say work akura wo kana na ko yi meter bro akọbọ amo ate na o manu yesa enti wolumo na mo ye corruption no anya minister no aye bi agima no se no nsem no enti yan hwehwemu yie na 2 years na ye
Let us say Alaji Kafra or credit Asa Kafra. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
But you didn't be afraid.
Yes, let me point you. If you are with
Yanko.
You mention Honorable Kennedy, a compare with Japan. Or na you need to know. Ghana for whom? Mammy can be show. Mammy, Honorable Kennedy, a compare with Japan. Yes, see, Okasado do. Me also Okasao.
Ah, now you see, Jasama, Honatiakos.
Ah, okay, the Mammy call you see Yasemin way. Say, Mammy, you see the room. Omon can quench Ghana for. So call Lego. Meters bako by 8 different people credit. I didn't get the contract and I said, and me say na me who say obi be pension na man contract now for 5 meters aba who to go here ya to meter was store but omo bo kada say to go use ya boka there be da can hand more per meter singing face say I number 1,008 to 1,007 never say number can say mo boka mama this can I find amount for the office who amount for the papa. You see, me if you say I buy no on any ECG. Amount for the picano. Me that say.
Menso me that say hello, good afternoon.
Mami, madam.
Yeah, Ro, didn't be afraid.
But you been Yarpa.
You been yanko.
Me that say. Mami. Nanado media for my penny any of yang.
I found no course 8 years.
Okay, 8 years ago. And me bisa say 8 years na na do ewure mu no oba machine pen and work of our candidate na
8 years mu 2024 yeah onyanwura 7 years mu no won
aha it is 7 years machine pen work of aba so for to like power you use here hwe abi bi say one by one on so do so na wakata sam na wo mu ya mefrɛ enya ba me na oji apostle ka tell Ghana for say te Muhammad aso dum sa naduma ejine se ma let me then Muhammad so dum so asa mo ba power 2017 na mo griso enya ye dum so wo Ghana arma me ko na me dum wa me ntia da me dum wa me ntia because every du fa me ya o so ben fa onne o ti ajob gas na na dia me ka bo so me no Muhammad ani atame diresi ajob gas ina no otiano ina ne bufu se yitia nika eso okote ye really so pilisa no taba amada pa o ta atame da pa eso wo yo ho no power be no dia be kan mo ye tita na ha to ya fa to tum light e chile kai e tum light e wo Ghana ha na o ya fa ko mi ya ka shi dun chao wo bi so ngata en wa sama wo se ya do tell this you didn't want to go with the man. Who could go to school? You will do some one kind of party. Who tell you this? Tell you that I think that I don't do. My own young.
Let us say hello, good afternoon. Kafra. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mamiama.
Maybe I told you maybe afraid.
Your family Prince Phones, the general manager, plus 123 from Modern Salon.
Who you are for a Ibra? Brabaji invoice.
Oh, mini problem. Wow. O want to say?
It's you, Yahoyapa.
Mr. Obo Humodin pa Babia Adaka Brenham Ajari will be a mission. Mini about issue now with the Abano. Why are the papa? Now, Ghana Hano, no Magua in serious. Messin meter, you were different time, almost 8, and no be the time. You were alpha, your omega, your better type of the brain. Mamiana, Koyi CG. Nako biso omo say me ka test yata me nimba bi de test yata na meka ko bisa se mita ye say ye bo 2000 2003 2005 meter e wo omo krata mu se wo ko di meter ye emsa ye say ye 300 o say na watia UPA which is Environmental Protection Agency na watia any 5 cities or 10 cities. And so what we have the impairment. Me say a new 400. And so this is a meter. We call it an associate I see meter 2005. I didn't remember that. But I see Canada phone from Kufuota and the feminine one in a supply meter, one in a supply light post. When Mr. Canada phone say about a meter, Ghana have different types by age. I told me that in 2005. Yes, it could 4 times the internet. Can Japan supply meters? And the BIAMAH who's all your campaign man. Mr. Fernanda Bisa said the intra. Because a boy by Nati, who cut when you know what be a light of, who cut when you know what be. To say, your friends a graph of 14,000 and your more. You see the 4 almost 4,000 and your more. We are the 4 days of office. And to say, life of Ona Ebano. It's really. Now, most and I used to just say, me almost say me air conditioner. Now, dear, me by you see, you know, or more rebel. Almost say what they are for, who could not cause. Who said, do some by a private company because store. What do you think you call your first and fourth? I mean, Mammy, Dr. Mahmoud Bomia, Saturday, I could confirm. Yeah, but I have to maybe a delegate here for confirm.
Prince. Hello, Prince. Okay. I'm so you so na me fact honorable Kennedy Japan number mano na on friend no emisano. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Me pa chodi ni be afrefi. Bacho yanko.
Yo, Mammy, I'm already a second manager, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumi, and General Secretary Papa, the Secretary of Frimpong. And I'm a free or quite big man off. Miniaba, I was light in the Yasari Abbey. Maybe we said that you do so be an Amanaba because maybe I'm a timid choco. I would do an answer. And then answer, but I would do by 7 o'clock when I'm about 10 and almost sorry. A bit in a numeral say problem being our body are best and penny for where electricity to say a framework. We are not moving my and can hear do the say. And said anyway, ABI sport to be about Momra Monte, no more much a month for not month for who said you could because unless a month for the woman say, come here, Nina Bonina, will be to meet them in 2 days near the other day. I'm still having a papa. Let it be a man, baby, I'm on your light in tea, Miss Macafabia, San and Nina TNT. And put to one a moment, because you can't say, Oba, Abrupa, English, a month from Botiano, the Papa, what you say.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, Bacho didn't be afraid.
Your family, Nana.
It's you, Nana.
Bacho, we a more interview, Mano. It's a savior of Covebo, Abandano, Abaso, Omoye, gas, and I reach your capacity with me. And so, to me, Basuna, or not, your, and so someone cannot, who will say. I travel gas no. Mama is here no. Why ya do your capa? But when you can and at 2, the party delegate Moko Traba, Yantuma Kennedy Japan because on your corrupt. Okay, Bamia corrupt. Numisans identity. if I talk, oh, last me kasa me boba me dia no akate me we dey nkate me so.
Sa asema ye ka ho asem nti na me ya no maka. We ya no divert. Nti na ya no maka te o. Eti gina nkwan no.
You me jumpa. Fama papa e come out nti me so me come.
Ye kan ECG asem.
Ye kan ECG.
Nti enko an.
Ba so ba uchia Kennedy chia ba o mi ame boa. Enti mi ma mi ka bi fa
ko ko ba bro he rade yankwe
eti mfa cho mo cho ba ma Kennedy ko kan do onye ko hwe ba o mi oye ko chese PDS ye ka se hwe bank we bank signature enso okom asom osesano omo ye no we health insurance eti we chese to be di o man so a obe on yisu emran fa eduma obebu man so because you share PDS or share bank eja guarantee insurance no or say omo otwem omo kofa insurance etigana for asem sebe Kennedy ono na eko medam ase
Ensumeda say hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's your dinner baby Afrefi. Hello? Yo, yes yo.
Mamichia Dr. Ham, the incoming member of Parliament in Book constituency. What problem so Yama? A yami kese, Woka life in September. Many have been FI, Ebeka, so, and yet so, na a fort, na NDC, a Bresulie, Tumsonqua, yet then Yakuansi. That is left. Yes, do so. Share Ghana BIAMAH, Yina Yet 2016. Let do
Me say, hey! Edno. And I'm the Cambo Boss, one office of the special prosecutor, Claire Yura Edubua military brutalities and also echo so garu and hon sembebre epiepemu efriaba Akosombo Dam spillage Central Town Member of Parliament just say betumi akayen declare state of emergency Assembly ababeto dwa efa Zumelayon and afei Ibrahim Mahama ehon ene VRA ehon no ochiremu a ye Zumelayon for the hon krata ababonten na esa wutuetie sa asem no mu a edi ahimo social media so a esa Zumelayon first Voter Review Authority and omo abo Zumelayon for pa esa womo enfumigate omo makwa hochire no no omo spray ho no money ade bra enye spray in hia omafo hia blanket omo de beka to omo ho womu hia nnuane a womu bedie ene niema hodo pi asetena mo ye de ho no mo ama womo was fumigation Zumelayon krata aba ewo ho was ya wen is one hodo be brain na wie ye bebesi nyina koso apensempense mu ebobo ho akere adwen ewo ho de ho ba bia soso ede bode ho no ebefa ene wie wona wo bete wo mo enka eye miami nua bema enes na kwa me adade Sanso ena Richard Manuribe ena Sylvester Sapon Soprano CPP Benfo ya da Roman ne ye ba be bonkomo Ojidie mapasa won so obesi akonwa na wa senase no watie ne yekoso no dre semu a mabie phone lines na the second time atumbio na fe pure politics no mo de madwenkyere aba ewo ho Jeffrey Sabre ekode menua enime mmomo enya wate boa meta machi na yentimi nyema bibia enye fefe Yeah, it was for Neat 100.9 and I saw a gua Otieno Soprano.
Oba,
Memoakwaba.
Oba, I feel too much.
Na Bibia Boko there.
Patrol Bibia Boko by the grace of God.
There are there's
a
form to sing.
Patrol Bibia Boko pa in Suato Kesia Fiwe Ewo, Kintampon North District.
Ghana, they only said the whole of the year in Suato all year round.
Yes.
Suato Panti, a queer for saying a mo then I'm because say season. Based on seasons and I'm what media dua na nsuya to aguso bo hono mo pension bu nsum pension nti kwame na mfa so manage saade.
Well, say un say intimi un say yeah agriculture na no kroma na rain fed nti say nsuya itie ni nsuya to ana nsuya to itimi to sa akran so na say ni oma so na santon so a na ekoma ba nti nkadesi no me feel say nka aduane be bakakra but
aduane ababodie
bodie
kra me hu bodie bebre
se bodie no say no na MPP for crash wo na mo no man buy as planting for food and jobs but bodie dey na Nyankopon dey check Ghana for keke but other crops be which say bronum no any ade no na fertilizer a big problem.
Oh okay.
Fertilizer in Ghana for ntimi into fertilizer and Akufo-Addo administration so ntimi engineer maybe ma system no. For instance, a social country which is Russia, also a free fertilizer.
No one talk about more jay.
You know, Russia is winning. You know.
You say Israel and Palestine abefa.
Oh, oba. So I say we say Israel and Palestine are same now. What can it? I am not say. Me who are the Kodia Palestine for Mudia Jesus Christ.
Oh, the two boss. Young boy, for us. So, manager, for insurance.
Yeah, but anyway, fertilizer is a big problem. So, storage, you know, it's actually a big problem. One of the things a new patriotic party, or policies, we are not may want a lot of hope and them in it. No more the warehousing system be. They talked about it, but I'm saying, and also why it say one village, one dam. No, I don't know. Say we had that they bedrew had my bit me. I enlighten you on what because it was supposed to be. I say warehouse exchange be. We don't know what could go on with me a per market mount. Me who say oh, ebi a man be a my bro ne go on a Majeri pebi wo Kumasi. Now or met me arrangement. It was a really great system. But it looks like most of the stuff na ekaswobe and went me and sadly. So inti the American said you are no so ba na ba bebre won't say na say. So one district one factory no so no. By now Nanki expect after almost 8 years of being in power and with all kinds of money omutimi busia omutimi boy His Excellency President Akufo-Addo Wabobosia yemu bi da West Africa has say. So na osan share free bonto money. Unye free COVID ni ade. And then on top of it all, the clandestine 60 billion cedis. Na a Bank of Ghana for inject into the system. And now my inflation in 50%, no. By the way. So despite all of these resources now I'm describing, no, still no say most of the and your man president ni intimi nkoye. And it makes some of us believe say it boils down to the personnel now on one more year you essential on them so my bone because one more with all these resources now no and all the time now omonya in office no how come they cannot perform? These are supposed to be the men. What is happening? Oba says here in case onya aware there is a massive brain drain going on in Ghana. Obi to every Ghana. Obeka say early 80s now a revolution started, you know. And this was supposed to be a government of the private sector is the engine of growth. So all of those fanciful highfalutin especially most especially Vice President Baumia, so who has been trying to dodge the bullet before the election. No, said the money is there. The Vice President said the money was there. So, but I feel no Vice President no economic guru opposed to 170 questions to the former Vice President. May he rest in peace, Dr. Bequin, Vice President Bequin.
Yeah.
Vice President Baumia, as one man, 170 questions. We challenge Vice President Baumia to answer those 170 questions today. So now, why not some kind of economic guru? Say now it was all sound and fury, signifying nothing. As any did. So until I feel no person dodging a responsibility as head of the economic management, team in Ghana, by turning himself into some type of IT guru. Until now, a vice president also, digital this. And that is not what we're talking about, Mr. Vice President. Please, can you deliver on your promise and just fix the economy? But okay, no matter baby. We Vice President. I see what my sources for a Flagstaff house. Almost say Sefi. And I don't know why he keeps on going to Sefi on Tuesdays. But anyway, that's just another way. But by and large, nobody American culture on say here no aye. Kesiye pa. Especially say we say woko countryside na na uhu. Uhia na ye kesiye pa ma even World Bank for krampo aba beka afoa so. It is enya politics near bio. It is, a study from the World Bank, which is credible. So, by and large, I think, say, Ghanaians, they will make a decision next year about the tenure, the sad and sorry administration of His Excellency, our dearly beloved President AKWAFO, who has disappointed every Ghanaian, in whom we had so much trust, that we believed that he was the best prepared candidate for the job, that he had the pedigree, and then the provenance, baby, free back. And he talked President AKWAFO, he talked about the Ghana project. We feel seriously and highly disappointed by President AKWAFO. But it is not too late. Miracles do happen. So until left with about 14 or so or 16 months before he fades into retirement and maybe migrate to the UK. Before he possibly potentially migrates to the UK to hobnob with Prince Charles and co. We just believe that if he pushes one last time, President AKWAFO, His Excellency, in whom we had so much trust, he might just make it out and salvage his fading fortunes. Thank you very much.
Hi. Nana yao Kwame Nana Kwame Osei Adade mama yao
ene de wa ya abomidin ye ba ko na oja o
Nana Kwame
amen
let us say
I radio adomicha
Eshia ya cho
say ukoshe mu kakra
akoshe mu
ba ye na me Magere ne Adaka Brenna ne Bobra
a fresh guy so ja
sa Soprano mami
Soprano say ne makoyie ma o
metie no na metie no no say membra mbekire one district one district one warehouse
and it was a great policy now who's saying
it's one of the best this country has ever had. I think the person who came very close Kwame Nkrumah started some good work on it and but fast forward President Kufuor time also about modern say Kwame Nkrumah silos been for so many years about modern so baby in fact we binom sunyane de ni say me kai say na me was sunyane na it came into use. We were able to begin to use it during His Excellency President Kufuor's era and like Mine Soprano Beya Adwene say one of the best policies of the Nana-Addo government has to do with this warehousing thing. As at that time, now Ejuma Besha aye planting for food and jobs. The anticipation is that Duane Ebeba. say aduane ba say yenya baabi a ye be kora no na yankoye Ghana for de ya je ono kwa say tomatoes I to me basa na egu form na apro na yetiatia so na otwemie no bosome echiri no na yesa ye tomatoes na just ye koko import. The same thing watermelon. Say watermelon base na okosire mu ayareho because obi di afi muni na busumi bebre obedo watermelon or di nsu eguso ni niama na watermelon na ba odu kwan a me kopie bi so na ayareho kakra say watermelon basa egugu kwan ho me just egu form no baya obi asai na daje edua enti na one district one factory policy no nso bae no na ye policy bia na say ba na ebe boa e ma ye processes sa niama no nti policies there say ora na dankwa Akufo-Addo aban no adwindwin bebre hu ananka ebe pia oman ya ma na konkan pa who say policies we said ye si gene tum and na ye problem no me have always said it say the government will bring a policy. Planting for food and jobs would have been more than a huge success. It was a huge success. It would have gone beyond if Ghana for yet and embraces our policy. Because me call agreement, maybe say me call fertilizer ni niama kakra ko gu niama so wo fie na. Me ko dru ho no be to ebro. Na bro na ananka omuton 15 cedis no sa rubber bag kitwa na omukodua na seedlings no na ne boy 15 cedis ukura Ghana card na utono under planting for food and jobs and na 3 cedis but could be yes it's a fact bisa obia onim now manure na me de guniama so wo fie no manure no na 50 kilos no na ye ton no 50 kilos no that time no na 80 cedis. Now under planting for food and jobs na 20 cedis. And all you need to buy these things is your Ghana card. Who present your Ghana card or more notebook akrakabi or more atro na ye amount. Nti manure na ene me ton 120 cedis no. Under planting for food and jobs 20 cedis.
Wow.
Yes,
ne bi da so.
Me agreement na me tono.
Into who got on 19 no sound on 20 cedis as saying.
It's an agreement na. In fact, I'm saying me Toby because I bought a quantity. Okay. I still even have some. Sure. Because
ebi wo ho anka ya na ne kire
ya. Ebi be wo ho. I don't know. No. It's been so. Ubenya daje a ufre wo mo a omubetimi a cheche me kura na me nim say sana ade na tie but obi na eto na nti me bisa lady no nti from there that time no me there sa manure ni niama na me dey grow niama ofie no I'm not a fan of the chemical stuff me ndua aduane nso nti enu me nim ye be me dua ornamental plants
afan to fem any mo ko kakra
me dua nto sida na me metimi aka a kire say me wo baby kakra bia na me dua we wo ho sa baby tia no ye tintos be 3 months me metu banchi wo me bia e wa chen me nsa ani ye ko
ya sase ne de ye hira ye ne ye de
ani e ho kra no me ye ko ho na ai so mo atu anwea wo ho na mo atu aboba nso nti na e wo fom na me koto anwea kokko bi na me de be ye feeling e wo fie ho sa anwea kokko ne mu banchi aye tu ye na bi wa chen me nsa we na boy bi ti me China no di ya agro kakra me nim ho hwe yan se me ka wa ha na obi be kasa me nche me ya eye ade a eye me vision say nyame maduma in like 2-3 years now we'll begin some crazy farming. Me person me call pension no na ade a me dey call di me pension no me nya sika kakra no makosi 2 bedrooms bi wo e wo
ho
na me
welcome to the club.
yeah Bob Bravo is a vision into no sa silos no nanka yes no eno na eboa well in one more to aduanima schools no
plant a bulk purchase for no bulk food.
I've forgotten their name omon eboa won pa because they are to me wie no kakra na ye to me wie no omu use pa it say you are able to save a bro e one off ni niama they me de be ka ho ne say mesre say I have said this thing before 2020 COVID by. Now I remember say Bribiana me wo GTV na meta ka ho asem say Ghana for eye ni wu say Togo ebe fidi Togo ni kase nyina te say minsem ana me boa frau yi hwe ni kakraka da Ghana ha nanso ye ko Togo ni akọ import mako beans Togo 40 me can say yemfa ebro nko Ghana na Ghana for aso it doesn't make sense. Enti womo a omo wo hu nimde na omo boa nkrofo bi ti say yen no mu aye ni sam nimde no ayetumi komeme nananom won sase pa. Enti say mo timi boa sa nkrofo na me de bia me kan ma me so obi frame me number sesi ano wo mo bia o de be boa. We are ready to do anything. We will look for the funding and go into agriculture because it is best when you are doing it yourself. Because me de bia me de manu kan say me ntia say yet na Ghana ha na Ghana yen ho na Malaysia for beji abeno ye ko Burkina ne akwa import engo koko ye import free Burkina. It doesn't make sense.
I soon to me Burkina.
It doesn't make sense. I don't know how it happened, but banchi na ye di no ene banchi timi short to Ghana how nim sa enya banchi de ye bedi keke. But we import banchi ye beer no money.
Interesting.
Alcohol the starch no. We don't have enough.
But is it not a failure of government? With respect, and I'm not even.
You go ahead,
sure. And I'm not even looking at it from a political perspective. Say, I want to score points. But my point is, if Ghana is an arable agrarian land, then is it not a failure of not even necessarily like President Akufo-Addo, but I mean, the entire Fourth Republic, if we should just contain it within the Fourth Republic. No? So I'm going to say, I mean, you tell me a crying toast, every Burkina. So, maybe Jamaican be, Penny part as an Italian white. So, Eastern region, I go on both sides. And what can't hear me say, Usano, and I'm saying, they're not bad Ghana. And also, Usano, they used to teach them about the waters of the Volta. So in his life, he had always wanted to see the waters of the Volta because naturally, pictures and it will not a chance and Ghana. And he didn't go back again because the waters of the Volta. A beautiful young lady from the Volta region. And as you know, most of the beautiful girls in Ghana are coming from the east, as you know. So, I mean, maybe I don't worry about.
And Soprano,
with so much water in this country and with such a fertile soil, no, how come that we are not food sufficient?
Okay, let me explain.
Please come in.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, di kind pa. Ghana for said they see accepted policy. And an American say planting for food and jobs.
Yeah.
And na yetimiji tu muna niama pa what policy no muna yetimi so mu. And na
but isn't it possible because policy, you couldn't explain it well?
One more manage policy no so. Omo to me amanipa na antiase. In fact, an conform ye amanipa antiase. Districts no ya so omo asen asesanka districts no na district office bia wo agric officer wo.
Precisely.
Agric officer no na adwuma ne say obi biara wo district or person or ya agric no from extension officers. Sa officer no betumi aboa.
Yes.
Obi a person ya ti say me say American say minimum agric ho hwe. Was asase e bia me was kaka kragu baabi. Nti me ya ne den. Sa officers na adwuma ne sanka omo be kire me de me.
And just as a quick aside to what you are saying, I'm very much aware. I remember say Minister of Agric wanting to be running for president. Flag bearer for MPP, or actually increase more than 4 times extension officers. No? Yeah. So what is happening?
So let me tell you, adwene say ye be ye. Nti me have been an MPP me kire o man no Ghana ni Ghana for adwene say the area ye pese ye ni. Nti media ka me nkwanka kyerɛkyerɛ say Ghana for mrantie ni mabawa. This is a lucrative area ye betumi anya sika pa. Nti ye be ye. Number 2, say obi a ordinary be kyerɛ state farms like we used to have it in Ghana here. No? You will feel big time.
And
Nimbe go as a poto. Ube misisika. Ube lusu sika.
How would you feel?
Womwa omubeko efunim no Ghana for ankasa me generalizing. But way ye adebia I say it is innate. The moment I beka say adie no ye aban dia e your mind dia no.
Betwa mo akọwie ni.
Ese ye finish no. Enti no say ye no say ye ba anka me madwene ni say anka ye be ye planting for food and jobs kan ye a few state farms are. Anka ebeboa upon second thought ni can say say you koye in state farms so e be say Canadian na
Mr. Dade, I vehemently disagree with you because and briefly let me explain why very briefly. It's because we are human beings with respect and we are learning creatures. So and also we are scientific or scientifically oriented and we are data driven. So I'm thinking say based on all of these parameters, and then we are supposed to have the men, at least in your government. So with all these parameters,
is pushing me into an argument.
How can you preempt all the
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this insight. Right now, Office of the Special Prosecutor was clear. Yera Charles Edu Boahen, or see he only engaged in influence peddling and not actual crime. Military brutalities in Garo and matters arising. Akosombo Dam's spillage. Central Town MP pushes for state of emergency to be declared. And Yabesha say Eddie Free Akosombo Dam spillage. No soprano.
Said first of all, no Convention People's Party, of course. We actually empathize with the victims of the spillage. That part of Ghana. Even more importantly, and more to the point, the chairman and leader of the party and other executives, we've been doing our best to show up physically. So, yebeka asema ebechichiri omure. Enye de bo mbuofu. Asema ebechichiri omure ye nkonkwo. Omimo akutia. Say Osabi will be
words of
encouragement. So, and empathetic words. Yeti omo yeti atinka. So, and CPP so your chairman leader Nana Frimpoma Sapon Kuma by the grace of God. Or call honum so no. Wankwa politics. This is not a time for politics. As the good book says, there's a time for everything. So when I'm person inti ye ko support to Tongo for and all other victims. Of course, we are disappointed with the the response to the to the disaster. Straight from the president downwards. So up to now, Nkrofo came so omo utie omo MPs, especially Honorable Okujetu Ablakwa. So utimu say things are not really going as is to be expected. Especially in the light of the capacity of NADMO. So what I say, they have been calls saying yen declare a state of emergency. So but it appears to say MP before they do not want to spend money there. So what I say, because we declare state of emergency and also allocate a certain minimum amount because so namete so almost say IMF for say more nyisika more Ghana for under such a circumstance. But I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So, I think the president has been there. That is very important. So what I say, that is very important. Although Mimi Fu said president called Honomoni, he was trying to score political points and thereby minimize the pain and suffering of the Ghanaians in that area. No, it is still very instructive. Say President Nakoho. No kasa edineni akohunu. Now saying president since our winning second term okobe bia abon say na obefri onu agyan tokwa o. Here last for instance oko tongwe oko ka kire omo say oko tong forgive me. Yes oko tong no. So enipa dan oba say wasi u dan onkunya gum u passport on krata we engagement ugus nyina ohonum na nsu abefa ko na president ni by announce or person the politics ni ade and it creates a lot of animosity and anger so because already na come dem crofo and nkrofo nya aduane ni so hono mu nya adwuma nye eti president no sabi all ban so no now say motorcade no air condition cars no ache say omunto petrol no ban ana Ghana fo bu afu so ho ye nya aduane ni na hwe petrol president otwiri ba ho na afa o to obekasa na obeye politics that is ton last time Kumasi his excellency the president Nana Akufo-Addo na nkrofo ka say won hwe no mo Asante for Ashanti region say do musi tomanu 2 times I would me set a record in 2016 so ho I say wetimi aba enam vote ni mandate omde ma no so heru premu adware ni ade nyina still omotoma president no omoka kire president say won hwe no onye development wa Ashanti region a enye so omontoma na president so ontoma me agyaye hey Mr. President sana wo ka kire yen there's no any president a vice president but one now what gina yan mu e paya chola la sula la say Mr. Ghana for mon so yen hwe afi president ontoma me agyaye so ho afi okọ ton so so mokra montoma me dada enye say madwuma na me yenti so ho no as wa kan tra sa ba ko bi kra kan e ya slip me president no as wa ko ba bia na say waka and the BCBNC adi 2 times no wanya wie so but karma exists for us all so it is some way say the CPP empathizes with the people of Ton you're undergoing this cruel and unusual pain having lost all their properties so ne nkofo prepra any other and a community now destroyed in the sense say infrastructure na ewo honum no asay so I say now I'm hoping say VRA and I think say so far no VRA they are doing their best so our company no omo ye international quality company so ma hwe ometimi manage one of the biggest dams in the world for the past 50 to 60 years without any incident Ghana for it was a lot of high respect for them and omo integrity and it was on display the integrity of the VRA. And I'm not talking about just character-wise, but the integrity of their structure, or organizational structure, no, has been on display. Saying, can you say be a president near to Obama and to a president? You can say be a VRA chairman and come handle the entire, catastrophe that is occurring in the country. But anyway, they are doing a great job with their support for the victims of the flooding. No, and finally, so CPP for so no. And you've been collecting donations, and sending it to them in Tadie. Near the Ghana for Yabeka says CPP for say, oh, on Tadie be enko bio kama. Baby and I say, why you do, and was Lemudan Cacrente Hanwa. Who to me the Mawa sorry for. So Hana say to me the Command Roman Catholic Church for a Caritas Roman for, say Roman for the on back of boy be a war in Nuanity say baked beans, milk, Milo, and in Chinese Adiana. Would have been Chinese Adiana. So, some more bourgeoisie for a young people for your baked beans, Namudi, and a salad. Oh, ain't Sanio man also so no one pub webby or honor, maybe our man in Omontadi or home fan here. Fakoma, a Roman Catholic church for so almost say no, bet me Eddie Aquacoma, a more Mochicho or more loose or more property. And then finally, about. Please, I also want to appeal to the president that it is not too late, as I keep telling His Excellency the President, despite the numerous endless disasters in his administration, it's not too late for the president to salvage what is left of his presidency. So I think, sir, with regards to recovery, because after the waters subside, there needs to be recovery. And we hope that President Akufo-Addo will not one more time disappoint Ghanaians, that we believe that His Excellency, at least in this instance, that he will stay on top of the subject. So, more Franco Vice President Baumi Ansao. So, hey, the president should himself, issue an executive fiat. So, I'm person, hey, now, on say a best settle more. The set time a CPP, ye see dam no, ye to me settle more kama no. Hey, now on settle more. Sika or Scandia Shampasi, so Ubusa on Sabeka. Until we hope the president will do his best. We wish President Akufo-Addo all the best for the remaining years or about months. President Kakra no Oko, Ishirano, Kakra, na president oko amen.
That's it. Adade. Nana mi bisa soprano say uhwe kwan individuals private entities corporate entities omo bua na ade no asa omo no ateki upper hand and the government.
Well, about say the government is sick. So and I don't mean it with any disrespect. Okay. So say when you go to the IMF and you lose policy independence. So now IMF a small boy bet na Ministry of Finance, no church, Minister of Finance, no say for left, for right. Hey, stop right here. You can't eat this. I don't know what fried rice. Abraye kodi banku. Send the fried rice back and come and eat banku. No church, the finance minister, no manager instructions. We So you don't have policy flexibility. So I'm not surprised that the government is not able to, perform.
But IMF restrictions.
Well, Manu says, yeah, Mr. Dade. Manu says, yeah. About the American, said the government of Ghana today has no independence policy-wise. President, no intimi nya de wope. Ye to no so medi o man no so na nko na da man no no nya de ye ho beto yen no. Sesi ano akofa IMF fo abetna ne so due to his own catastrophic management of the economy no. He has been forced because president buy no na can afford ye kenke party or ye kenke party say economy na ye coming out of the IMF. So how the president my bre ye need was to wabre ye timi light bro was to wabre ye nya aduma nya was to wabre but say moderator mama nka say here there be until oba the American said the corporate sector the private sector is compelled to help out because the government President Akufo-Addo figuratively speaking representing Ghana na yachichire ne nsa abonachi IMF abanka bano ayere no so into any policy flexibility into there say corporate sector private sector no any churches no masom Ghana for ye were humobro pa so no masom o boa na manu si nka meka akire saa wo donate e de boa tonfo no ne ade no e de man nad money say aya mumien kai nkra little small girls any grandmothers na wo mu prepra ewu o Gaza no na nka ye de kakra koton a na ye de kakra nso so ato ama Gaza for no so omo yankopon ma the American say tonfo ebre but look at what is happening in Gaza.
Now, who dear, I want to who cry. Yes, you and yes, in Punam. As I know, you young could. Who could I want to mean so? I'm surprised to hear you say that. No, do you know why? Because as a Christian, you should know. Say it is not you who make it happen. No, all you need is three loaves of bread and 5 fish. Listen, I'm suffering. Yes. How do I go and remove somebody who is also in?
No. Who are in Sushimu? Palestine for the degem.
Now one more Gaza for you not got to try the can. One I can't one got to
two wrongs don't make a right. Small girls now move two wrongs. About moving count. About okay.
Ansana a be free Gaza bedroom hand. No, my baby, I made you
dear, my pese, my comfort. The Aminian soprano I can't in honest. Oh my Ghana, ye oh my ye developing country. Mean ye oh my
ye won't put you. Ye simple
ye to 2 year 9 back. A young uncle for the year to America, Britain, Britain. There are hundreds of thousands of years. They have a history from the past. America anyahwe kurano for over 200 years. Omwankasa di omuso omwankasa eswabo omu kakra. Ena ebedru abepim ne Ghana ye nya fa ahodie free bro ni nsam a ye hyase ye yankasa ye niama no. Enhye danche biasa nti ye tutu ye niama. Me de minim say anka we could have done better. I believe that. Say ye so etutu ya na mo yi anka nya de ye gina nie nanso sa obi be kan say Ghana ha ahokyere bi aba baabi na nkrofo call for help na omu call for help because IMF wo my muidie mami eno de na alabraka as owura kwesi prad beka akakakra yen call for help no because IMF aba we are done for ehun akire wo wo hwa nkuro na minim say unim Volta region kaka Volta region there em say area omu be timi a chen wo mu central region areas em say here esheda ewo ho kakra no most of these communities metumi aka say bebre ka ho adan ya ewo ho ne niama enti sa asimasi no se ne ho kire no duru ba bia obefre for help me dear hame the politics we are doing with it, and it's so shameful, especially anytime I met here owura okujeto say or kan dey we ho asem na me ra ho pa because unuanom ho akire wo mo wona wo constituency for ho akire wo mo. His noise, his shouting should have been say aban brabe ye bibi ana ye hia wei aban gina wo nan so na provide niama we ma me mpeso aso for size of mo ho akire wo mo. Unfortunately, Bribiano, we want to score political point from what is happening. That statement here, Soprano, a boss, so man penny kokai. My was statement nibi. Onipana or man penny addressing in Ankasakra, he saw it as a joke. Say or can say, me, their president can it was never offensive. How do you know that? Or man penny say, or mamina Ankasaba out, or him man. Ena enyo hima no nkwa metie Jerry wa ha interview papa na mo say ne yire o say ne yire dan mienu ene ne mponche ne bibia we na asesa ko no ane dan baako Jerry interview no wa ha. They the indigents saw the thing say so mampani can say me I am here on duty eye masadie so mampani say me ba be so mo asene enya say woto aba ma me ana wanto aba ma me me jidi sadie we nyamfum so a enye kasa entne na ya dane no na ya di papa yatem se bia o mampani na onye obi a owo abogekere a bia owo akoma kese a na waka say okay se mu hia me amunkwae.
Oh no, he can't do that.
He can't do that. If he does it, what happens?
No, he has a statutory.
There are countries in West Africa here. Onu ankasa ni omampeni ankasa se kochi soprano kotum titiri soprano board dua ho na boni yantuo kuno esi Ghana ha and obi antumi anya obi are. So what I'm saying is what if nipa na aye but we the kind of person wa besra mu wa ka asem wa beye wa mamu order assurance in fact from day one asem ni si ye e be pimo na me ni o ka say. The whole NADMO team is there. They are coordinating. The Ghana Army ko. Kuje to anka say no tom no be can say Ghana Army for cry abandon the place. It wasn't true. It came from Okujeto. It was so unfortunate. No the ordinary say you beto aba na ya san to ama no. Na ya to ama ni nipa ma jomama. Nkrofo na wo ho they will vote for you anyway. How do you know? Oh, but have they ever voted aside the NDC and before? Therein lies the so what I'm saying is omo beto ama say wo dey politics so one fa nya politics so unkrofo na e was a wo mpeso aso ho no de unim say eye secured seat minim da eye beka say bantman for ato NDC eye secured seat. And doing what you are doing now, you are doing it to what extent? Now they are day and me dwene ho amentiase be nya dia sabim pradu asanyansa wo se wo koka na wo dia voter se wo tisa adenta etumi swingi ko ha na swingi aba ha ene se wo di we ye politics na o ke kansam we ya na nka obi beji atum se hey or the pre ni vote wo baby awo no there is no way you can't tell me na me kan no say be me nwanwa say ye be sorry china na bantama for ato NDC be me nwanwa me can't say to me see anything is possible, but it will be one of the wonders of the world. The same way I don't want to believe so china no pa ye be sorry na south town any north town keta for ato ama MPP. It's going to be strange. And you know GBB man kasama woman for once be a statesman, not an NDC MP. but the oye no me wakasa bebre nyama ne bi wo ho a oka odi ne betumi aya adwen nyama ne bi wo ho no mu a sabio me ma adwene ka kire me se ehun hia enti soprano dia nana kan ye no nipa bebre antie emsa nipa bebre kura ekasa ya later mu betie tape no mu si oh ti say me nipa bi onu kura no frame me na me maintain statement ni Sunday no mantie nana the Monday no ena madam fu bi frame ya no pass hey dia na social media everywhere. Then when he himself went and listened to no say na say dia papa e kan yemfum so obi ani ho o say wo ntu mame but wo ntu mame enya nu nti ena migina ha say mampani na migina ha say masade what is wrong with the Ghanaians don't like the truth mame no kra ba kwa ya make an say me say adia ba kwa ama Ghana ni ani no kra ma ne ho the word sebi no kra minimum no kra no pa say soprano sebi o mitiso soprano kra no oye giant ube kan sa niama na wasan to sebi ansa na waka sebi o de aye me ya che ni nyina the word sebia u pese u bo bi tribe na wa to sebi ansa na wa bo ni tribe ade anye ene ye to sebi kan enti da bia me obi aka no wo me nchen na maka say it doesn't make sense but that is what we've been taught tell me papa eye ade na enya me ni hu kwan say me ka chen say da de wo ye emfa ni kwan enye the Ghanaian child is not trained to tell the father say what you are doing is wrong. We are not trained to do that. So you grow, and when you get public office, you become disingenuous. Precisely. You won't speak the truth. You are only going to enrich yourself, and you never do the right thing because you've been trained not to. It's the American say Obiabeye MP. I'm describing what Okujeto said and what they are doing with the people of Northton. It's heartbreaking because me area hopa, me Nimvota region pa. Areas are here for areas. Wamu was our base in Numuno. Oh, mean to Sabi, here. Sabio, the American, my two Sabi near dear, and no. But wouldn't say the people in those bases, no, more income levels in this soprano. Utina can now be air condition. How many people that locals in penny for hopper? Ni papa wo hopa ni petitro so enya ni papa ni petitro wo hopa but also air condition now how many of them when was the last time Mumu bi hu air condition onu the hopa and ni daily bread and I agree with those people soprano I'm sitting here me ti ha sesi yi nyama nkiti na me hia me nya no asa I don't need a bill I don't need 10 houses po na maka say me hia 100 houses yes you be sure 50 houses so what say mu na oda the point I'm making here ni say enkrofo ni hia mo say kasa ye yi akuma ni eboa wo they are afraid for help individuals eboa aban no so the agency eyom asede ya set wo up to take care of the Volta River and the Volta Basin and the dam VRA anameboa ye wo VRA for war omu boat sa omu difa nipa cross nsuo no biare wo transport way omu wo niama bebre in fact nano na ye kan wa ha say they have a resettlement authority anka asem we abaye nsuo no na afa nkrofo authority no na say omu take anamo nti dano na meme la shi VRA kra say a private company be and a run VRA would have been a multi-billion-dollar company by now 60 years on.
Oh but they say a government owned.
And America said, if it is owned by a private company, now same way about a private company could have given $1 billion for whatever we are doing now. But unfortunately for us, Mami, unfortunately for us, no, these are state agencies. Most of the time they are non-profit. Inti ye no na ye inti omu tutu omu bo mu ana ye dede na ban ate so ye koye we je ni ankasa na ebe boa ye. Enti mami the soprano kan me ne nya adwen ni say omampani akoho asam ne si ye no ni oman yi mu da obedru ya na de che na wadru ho dada nadmofo e wo hop abepim ne de sese oman ni ye biara a nipa ho be hinhan wo mu no omu ye bi me nkan say aso omu Ghana ha nipa dodo a omuji omu akatua atimi omu cross 15 no minim be kakra bi Una wa adwene ye o sa. But me say minim. But saa nkrofo ni nyina nso hia mmoa. Nti mesre obi biara wo mmoa bia ode ma wo mo. E na anope na metie Manasseh Azure.
Yeah, concerns be on so used. But I think Zoom Lion so I reacted.
The guy is so I don't know whether he has some bitterness so what time be. Oh please.
Zoom Lion,
Zoom Lion for asemisi omo akọ donate e wo ho. Omo don life jacket no ba ko ye say. Omo donate mako 500. Omo aye kakra omo nso betimi ache wo mniama. Ama in that presentation it was on live TV. Omo kan say sensuo no twetwe a. Omo ba use omo equipment na omo di fumigation no. No omo aba fumigate ho na yare anti atese wo ho. Anope you sorry yes you be issue statement. And na me can say one more omo akire wo omo no they are calling for every help possible. Menye ni say Manasseh akọ donate yet. But the obekama de onu wanya akuma pa okoboa wo mu no buafu na wansi ho biom no na oka. That's what I don't get. Because obia to anamo wakoma on life jackets wa ma wo mo wa ma wo nuane wa cha wo niama wo se niama we nyina me de abramo achi no. Sensuo no twetwe a mesa ba spray na ntontom ne yare ne se covid o se hwan yo me di misika beto nro na me di mi mfidi aba spray amamo.
And watch us on Monday 23rd October 2023 Zoom Lion Ghana Limited, led by its executives and management, presented a number of relief items worth over 500,000 cedis to the victims of the spillage. Additionally, a sister company, Ecozol, also donated almost 500 life jackets to the media and rescue team supporting the situation on the ground. At the same presentation event, the company, in addition to the items presented, announced its intention to also fumigate the areas once the water has receded.
Na eba ne say na menim baby Manasseh nya sa feel away free. Na say o twere nso a I'm telling you there was some beautiful project this same company was doing in Ghana here. Manasseh come na project no here. That be Zoom Lion. Zoom Lion was taking Ghana to the next level on revenue management. Omuko fa nkrofo buyer the beans no. Say problem ni say bean no. Etimi ye man e bua fa so na gugu fon be come na omu the RFID tax tag ni nyina say bean ni times eye adia dabi I say code ye the bobin no. Say ye be fa bin na ye be hu say ye be fa bin na ye be hu nti track ne be fa bin na track na nkasa scan ne bin
okay
na ekọ na ye pe
indicate ya be fa
ya be fa nti ye be fa ya obi ti ho no mu a obehu say bin we na otwe na ese ye fa na otwe na atwam ye nkọ fa
okay
Manasseh kro ya di atwere yi a na project no na team keja. Look, the man let me tell you, sir, Okorezi issue said there is corruption in the process.
And if there is no corruption,
there be. Now, say, Mami, and you'll be on it. I attended a program at the British Council, Ghana, British Council. Oh, Kwabreje Japan, no grab a man almost. You know, Kwabreje Japan, or sanitation expert.
Yeah, engineer. I mean, he's an engineer.
And do you know what? Manasseh actually, Papa no project, a Drew baby. Necessary will be top bean. No more de RFID tax no bomb. Now you the bomb who we are near distributed across the city. Who's a Zoom Lion no more bean for free? Yeah. Omo the bean ne check. Into who can register near a bean RFID tag wo ho. Out of the blue, yeah, course our program. They say they presented the thing as if it was corruption. Or say a bean near ton 250 Ghana a day. And I said he doesn't understand what is happening in the public sector. Mamincha wadiebi. Say ana ukoto phone we ya. Me nantena me ba maame BIAMAH na me beto na ebi ameto na ebi 5,000. Say uko stores na e wo mall ho say ukoto a ebi a obeto no 7,000. sa ban say supplier ni bo no hwa be say eye 7,000 now wo koto no plus VAT because aban betel plus the tax because GRA the tax no ebeba be tax na every company no maame BIAMAH obi dey phone na money na every US na original kwan ho a oton no ontua sa tax no ebi a shop shop run na calculate aka ho no enu nka ne ho so you will realize that there will be called mokola jom akwakoto phone we no different from the obeko Accra mall akwakoto and different from say udi cost supply ama ebi a GRA because GRA there or the tax ne beto so maame why na ebe the tax ewo near phone na demand no what the Americans that is why we have price differences say who the government there no na one calculated the withholding tax na nkan ho the moment I bet withholding no now see can show. So all I am saying, Mami Landi Waha, say Usha Akosombo Dam spillage. The government is doing what they could. You are a Ghanaian. Don't expect, like Manrubi was saying the last time I was listening to him. Don't expect, say, the response will be like a beer. Yamfane say, US for Airco Afghanistan. What equipment are we doing? Say equipment, you know. Yeah, the Bechamugana Kra Assembly, but we don't have that equipment. So the equipment, Yansu ya Amoka Fichri na Wahano. And when I Yansu ya Debako, that is the difference. But the Kakrana, yes, Kakrana Yan Yawano. Sometimes we have to even fall on them outside because your maya afe na ye wia. Afe na ye shisha ye niama. It is a uko who say BSC war baby. Na say I said ya hunkikane city na haya ntumi ankon sa. Mami, me sorry I no pay. Ebi ana me ntisa soprano so nso ta kan British breakfast say bourgeoisie aye. Aha. Na wedi bread. The guys am maybe na your car ice cream bi wan say or describe ice cream aye go di nu wo. Gufado your friends Kwame Nkrumah. What describe me who be that? All describe kura na meti ana my confused. But me ni man Ruby sorry I no pay. Ya Auntie Mary wa che ya. Na ma sort me who fine. Me fine. Or no or read ne British breakfast. Me a Mary Auntie Mary. Ya nyina ye boy e ho modern. Na ye kwaye ni. Nti there obi be ya no ma ye mfa nsusu yen ho. Kakra na ye betumi an be kasa ya no kasa. E na egu ye nimu ase. E was Adam spillage ho. There me di twa to kra. Akosombo VRA. Em said next time they should do better. We could have done far better. From the 1968 or so spillage now mo ye now mo say no na esun pa no em say the tosu mi no esun pa way the only people with that expertise are betumi akire the ebesi are the engineers at VRA enti say anka omo boy enkaye entem omo man microphone no ti omo ho ase entem omo deploy officers any engineers no to these possibly or the potential communities are ebe affect wo no ntemo a anka ma me gidi say obi wo ho no mo ani niama akafie ho a anka enka let's put aside wo mo anano ye wo studio ha ba ko say ono de
mo minister ka say wo ye ka kire so mo
yes I know na me wo studio ha na ba ko kan say papa panimu hwe voice na otumu so ye panimu o say wanyi he is about 70 I've forgotten the age of boy na free say ono o see so no ohun say BBS danti ye be kan ye no omo angie ndi sa nipa no wo ho baby a no obi so te say me caution first those people no ebi koye wo mo a ebi a ye share wom kete anasa ye push ye boundaries kakra anka omo be ko no anka omo be doso adan de wuntumi nsisa nti dan ya nsuo ne be fa no na ebe nya afa no de ehia sa ye be ya na me bo owura okuja to subo wo ho eni say by now any government agencies now are talking say ye be ye den na ebi ade e ho no not dan so doso wo ho de ni dan aho ye be den aboa no say ye be si ye be kwa akosi adan bi na ye di wo mo akohyemu ye be patents bi ama on temporarily now buying up planning how to help them out of their misery me eno na ehia me kese pa e change the way we are doing politics with it especially the MP there na sem ha me pa because no na so dwen omo man rubi about
Eba before abeka bibi di adwoso ma me mama no rebi akwaba ofa mpacho akwabo
na me mama akwaba nso no
aja
boko center for so my solution my very late because
I pray say na me cry my offended with center for one hour kind who told you center for
one oh say boko
who told you why will be that
say ya ana
why will be that
papa will be Papa of 4 set of twins.
Papa na wo ya wo
ma minimum nyina o will be dan ma minimum experience no
wan ka sa
person ne onim ntafa wo sa ye boko no sa na man mu ye boko
very briefly na VRA asem na minua adade ka ho asem no I think say they are doing their best na VRA no ho. By the way, a problem spillage any problem a flood in Abano. According to engineer Robert Wood, the crusading engineer, late.
No.
Okay, this is the late sure. Top engineer. Or say, Kwame Nkrumah a CPP early days near build a dam, Akosombo Dam. No. There was a plan to build a series of cascading dams downstream. Cascade, you can't say be a cascade, I say steps. So in case you know buba, na ye storby, but Mamunim and a MPP supported kuno, But having said that, no, nanka me pese me can't use the opportunity to congratulate the VRA, regardless. So munye independent body. Omusha abaya se ne de omoye no. Now VRA no me hear such a almost high level international quality company run by Ghanaians now. And for the past 60 years, from running Akosombo Dam without a problem now. With Akosombo Dam here, one of the biggest dams in the world now. Me feel say it is time for the VRA to be getting more involved in the economy beyond energy. So especially in the realm of tourism. Because hundreds of kilometers of beautiful beaches along the Volta Lake. Control. So apart from that, a lot of islands, very picturesque. And I say, Fepa Island, Papa. So me are getting involved in tourism. I create hotels, resort. No more here water sport. No more here underwater research. The VRA cash will the economy in the Volta region and maybe Ghana. And then finally, Enka Engineer Wood Eka say in his vision, Nanka VRA at the Volta Lake, yet tilapia farm. And I'm Busan say engineer, but an issue of feeding the tilapia and our fish lake no. And was here no problem. Solution is say Enka VRA ebe breedy termite, winged termites. The beaches of the Volta Lake Nanka anajo ye the solar lanterns SEC in so. Into termites will be attracted to the solar light and they will feed the fish. And it will create a vast chain of industry. Kroma. You have so much fish, you export to so much near the other. Women and so last time AKWAFO nanka President AKWAFO obeka asema chechire omoyure no okoye no okoye politics amukura man to amame saa no okokumase osi muntuma me amunya ye oko asen fotu asesen enfa ne to aba na omso beto papa na to mu no asen no oko asen no no osi an se moto ema MPP na nya wono ena oba metimi di ene na di commodity development be ba mo ho ba motuma NDC ni that other Ghanaian na wono no di obeko jail. President no okay there be na president no to okọ baby na say oba baby ani esuro because one here say obeka a kire no just say odi ko bodem. I'm just saying so anyway there be oba anti the hana na mpese this. By the way one last thing adade wo kan watermelon ho asem watermelon no ho okọ Saudi Arabia and Muslim countries na abana ewo mu no omo ebo mpaye wi a omo chi ne ye de nchine ne garlic akra egu no omo sawe snack bisa so but yeah watermelon na that they can say you too good tiatia so and I make sure say watermelon especially Volta region side or there no and esusu akakra na ba bebre wom sa aba no nkofo tugu so by engineer would say ubetimi achi aba no So edi anchine kakra garlic kakra gu ho. Now they are good to man our bag. Our big time price and a highly nutritious. Who dey we watermelon crowd who dia we are ban here. Who's I say kube? Come up nti yesrem one watermelon. I see me in chambers. Yeah,
mato ebru ayachi. Ewo America, ewo US, ebru de enchiri. Omo wo de ye de nchine agu hu. She say yen de si chire de mako. De omo de other spices. Enchiri the same enchiri ya bag ne come. Because hu ade no me say ade ye ebru ebe ye da me bie so na ye enchiri. Iti de soprano kan say wo hwe na ye ade a ye ya ebe ya. Chale sika okromo. Why not?
Any may be because yes before no still.
Yes, it is my turn. It is my turn. Mami chia na nchia wati for na any wahwefo nyina. Mambia me mfa sakwenya wosu nchia me nua dade. Any soprano the chief farmer our bono ni ahavo mantem. Na Mambia ma omampani dada His Excellency the incoming President of the Republic of Ghana come January 2025 Osim Chiao. Na menu abakuso a wotio pa the freshest lawyer in town. Why your friend lawyer Dennis Esquire. Oh. One time parliamentary aspirant for Biakuya constituency. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then we're lawyer, fresh lawyer in town. Na wotio pa so na so why idea from trotro driver to become a lawyer. Trotro mate to become a lawyer. Wow. And it's a long journey all along. Yeah, I'll bet you on the page. Now, yes, and I mean about Kuswa. On the Suwa Juma America. Our bagan so Babel dog. I'm our decree Juma at the AMA and the Kukwa, where your food processing. And then try very young guy offering a concession from Quanta South. Nyamji food products. Also, he left all his job in America. It's to farming. On one hand, done enough for your case. Yes, on one hand, done enough. One the beef farm. On one granite, one and the granite. No, I am no your granite piece. Packaging. All the time there. Okokwa. We will see all some here. Okwa, he's producing a lot of food stuff. Yes. Oh, and you grab it. Ubet me for another studio. Akrama. About Canada. Nyamji food product. Na me nyam me say program ni mindti anamwa. Enti ye mindti dey me dey kwanya de be announcement bi ama yen Ghanaian youth NDC for nyina. Say muntie say come 16th of this November. All NDC youths, ya sure say baby o mampani dada ni office ono o fupa na antisi ni sikani on the to them am sanitation abe very dirty with that area. Nti the youth of the NDC all across the country, you better clean up exercise. Yes, you better clean up exercise. Nti moment me about cover, we'll see how we are going to do this. Say moment you scan announcement. Okay. Say we resource people. Nti ya about kwenya benya no. Nti mo youth no be amra. Na say the nkrofa ma scan ama rakes, ama we sunti obia oba no asensi usika ya di amount. Yes. No youth no. Youth no yeah. Oh nyanya botram come asem. Yes. Oh nyanya come asem. No, his office. Yeah, clean up exercise so ho. And to say oba usika no asensi no nam. Yes. Now we are rake so di beba. Say usu wo ya wi a ye ba fufu so. Na yes be fufu ho. Ya fufu na mama wodro. Ni anya botram oh me say ya wi a omudi
na mukodi ana asa adwuma.
Yeah, clean up exercise wi a be small party ho. Ya di wodro nti uba wo won maso bia na odi aba. Na ya hwe so say ya be kuma ponchin bi so aba papo be so beba. Na ya di be ye nkwan pa. Na apapo no so no wa dore nkwan. Mambia ma papo sa papo ya ponchin na mwa. Wa dore nkwan pa. Adore nkwan pa anti ya be wo fufuo na ya live so aponchin live soup. Anti obi bia mra na uba so a ya didi ya obetumi anum upe coke a no anum for coke bottle mra ya be fili ama upe beer for beer bottle mra na ya be yese ya man nti no e ba ma o mampani John Dramani Mahama ni resident ni office ho no ehwo pa na ati se crocodiles bi ni reptiles bi so ho na se bi o na also nim say we bia because wild animals they are very dangerous and now nim say na so etuo bi na license one na ya mpe on license one o
Say a license one so cry. Yes, no. I said license one and pay on license one because this said there are wild animals there too. Remember, BIAMAH, we are only inviting NDC members. There are more invitations to show me about boy and so I'll bet me about. That's all NDC near and patch. You are not invited there. They promote
MPP, but
now he said, but we are known MPPs who are and now we are known CPP about
issues of the
day. Then I discuss Akosombo number. Akosombo. Number Miama. Now me call voter region. And yet only Akosombo, Akosombo that's privilege now. And yet only in the voter region. It affected 4 regions. Unimsa. The Brown Half region, Bruno East, OT region, Volta region, and the Eastern region. These are the regions this down spillage, are affected here. Now, me did say this man-made disaster now, it's a very disastrous to our institutions, and it's an indictment that I'm very disappointed that BIAMAH VRA because VRA is one of the institutions in as much as people politicize institutions, and minti omo nsem sada and apart from and there as we be see here na me da BIAMAH meka say nsem esi here no say yenim say most attempts Bagri Dam we share na Bagri Dam somewhere split every year na say on be ya nadmo ekoho 6 months prior to the dam be Bagri Dam no my community sensitization no money community for na kasa na o ma pebe bi ambema na o mo abie dam no nkakra ansana edura na o ma pe compensation bi ama o sasa come back to their state of economy but the na cause your friend saying Akosombo dam we sensitization na masusa o I'm just told say it's only less than 1 month o mo dey sensitization o mo chan kwafo so mo to BIAMAH me no ti he cry and can ha eti on now for the next neighbor cry obi landlord chile say within 1 month will it be possible BIAMAH it's not possible say no be up to for nkwala for ejuma nyina de ko BIAMAH and then the most dangerous thing I mean is child right international omo report na omo de buy almost say there are sexual and physical abuse of children in Akosombo dance spillage. These are the effects they are getting. Yes, go and read Mr. Pia and the report there. Also sexual and physical abuse of children. And BIAMAH can say almost 90,000 students. Almost they have lost all their textbooks, their uniforms, their pens, and everything is lost back to zero in their schools.
Government is surprised.
That is the report that has come. Government is surprised by that. I mean, besides government say you have 13-member committee. I want for Minister of Education. Minister of Education is not even part of the committee. And with the critical issue is about children who are rendered homeless in the educational sector. These are the things we should be looking at. BIAMAH, there's another thing essential. This is a clear public health sector issue. No life have lost. Nipa bien BIAMAH, me my Juma hospital now. And I can clearly tell you, say 19 constituencies in Volta region. 4 in OT region. I think about 5 in Bruno East. And I think 2 in Eastern region. Upache me say, there are not people who have strokes and they are in their rooms as at that time now. Spillage happening now. BIAMAH, I not tell you, Upache me say, there are not people who are under age 90 years and above or not move here or now. BIAMAH, and Kwafo say people were paralyzed, people were sick, and there are people in the sick bed that were at home. And the mobile spillage, where are they? Do you ask ourselves this question? Did Ghana Statistical Service come to give it a report of the people that are there? And then you know money. Have you looked at that? They told us Ghana Health Service chair said, as at the time, one of the this I think Northtown, 10 patients were in critical condition. Before spillage in Kwaya, the hospital, the nurses and doctors ran away and left patients on what patients' relatives they say are they alive or they are dead? These are the questions we should ask. And in it is beyond the politics we are doing. So about say now MPP for the year politics, NDC for the year politics. It is so embarrassing.
Very.
It's so embarrassing. We must take a critical look at the condition of the people homeless. And then Minuke say Mami amamuna musa cover pure water edi ko mankro for you no obi na di ntuma di ko ma pa bi ka asem bi se ko ma be part and then je ye
enya ma me fon kwa
yes what is the also teacher a lady teacher
wow
oko school ko kire nkola de oba ye no ni bibia ataje na odi ko ye no ataje na no she be sin dey until say nkofo be mo relief items na they could have not been able to do anything about it. Mami, this is a pure national security issue. And you better on a customer, you can't what I say. And I'm peninsula where chairman of the national security. Also call her, or call you actually opening talk behind you, Tobe, you. Monto Aba, mammy. And can you sorry, Mamma. But thank God, Ibrahim Mahama Koye. Thank God, Minister Musumuko, be Okakra. Among for the individuals, Mamma, there's one thing critical I say. Anka by this time, Anka government of Ghana, if there will be confidence in government, Anka we have a central point of the nation. Announcer. Then we'll share equity. And then where the economy it will not sustain them. But because of COVID time now, I'm for a donation, I'm young accountability. People don't have confidence in the government to go and donate in the central point. And then you are, Minister of Finance also come out 2 million. Mamiama, yani krom ha. Ela salary on tuna me see here. Penny abedetire. Alcohol is sent goods worth of $1 million. And all the choir. Do you remember that story? I am telling you, go and check. No, but Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Of course, salary on someone now disaster see you know. He sent goods of $1 million in the call. I'm not talking about. I'm discussing an issue here. President Mahama it was ECOWAS donation, and he was then an ECOWAS chairman. He didn't go there as a capacity of president of the Republic of Ghana. The money was not from. No, it was an ECOWAS donation. That was why we put the center of Ebola in Ghana. You remember at the airport there. So please don't interject me. So Mambiama, this is the condition in which we are. And can I say before Munim says condition Minister of Works and Housing, Ghana Statistical Service, Minister of Health, NADMU, Ghana Meteorological Survey. And can I say this was the committee that would have been formed from the beginning. Now and the Minister of Information to involve in sensitization or public sensitization of those areas. But my yen is Mukomu who said you have your political interest in no man, Mukom not 10 million Ghana city or Mufa day. What can that sustain the people that are running homeless? Mama, do you know a gentleman who is in the aquaculture? The business that we invested around Akosomo Dam was $3 million. And this business is gone and gone completely. Meanwhile, it was given direct and indirect job. And you know how aquaculture contributes to our agriculture GDP. And this is where we are. Mama, another thing I say, Minu Kasei, Mambiama, Anka committee like a company forming and Anka for its electoral commission count. Do you agree with me? Anka for national identification committee. Almost a lot
of people,
Minu Kasei. Come December 17th, Ghanaians are going back to the polls to elect assembly members and unit committee members. And then they don't have ID cards in there or nobody can tell me in those areas that there was spillage. So one single voter's ID card. Electoral Commission office now registers Mamiama, what is the Electoral Commission doing about these people to be able to elect their unit committee members and assembly members? Is it an intention to deprive them of electing their people? Mamiama, National Identification Authority. Minu Kasei, almost one national identification is more than one interchange. We were told by the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. And in there, ID card, national identification, and then you United States see an umbrella in Parliament. The sole guarantorship registration is national identification card. Minu Kasei and Sanko for your national identification card in Yanko. It is on Mampeni, the agenda in Sanko for Ghana, they are second class Ghanaians. If they care about the people, the sole committee member that can rescue this particular issue shall be Electoral Commission, National Identification Authority, Ghana Education Service. And these people are not part of the committee. They are not part of the committee, the 30-member committee that has been formed.
So which members form the committee?
The members that form the committee, I'm told, is the chief, led by the Chief of Staff. Chief of Staff is the chair of the committee. and some other people, some ministers of state and those things. I mean, what I'm saying is that I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. What I'm saying is that Ushe statistics nearby 9,000 students have rendered with their books, everything is zero, up to zero now. The Minister of Communication, the Minister of Education shall be part of the committee to make educational reform in that area. Seriously? Yes. It should be part of the committee. No, the Minister of Education in charge of education. So it should also be part of the committee. I am telling you the Electoral Commission and conform menu because I'm conform voters ID card Electoral Commission. Just telling you competent in that side. And there's Electoral Commission so Electoral Commission no. Let me tell you, Electoral Commission so no. So I am telling you that no. Listen, other than
and you say be a woman that abandoned the onya na bibi atisa. But such an incident is here. There are particular people and I say sectors what say for me committee it should be part and parcel of that committee because anyama bebre issues bebre free mwaba then it is directed to them to help solve it.
Education because schools were
sanitation
the minister for sanitation say minister for finance but
they are taking member committee.
What I'm saying
no they are taking member
your argument
I am not I am telling you that Child Rights International for the report about say children are sexually and physically abused. Okay. As of today. Okay. Because of the spirit of the dam. And they are saying say 9,000 students today has rendered homeless.
Students are children.
Literally students. Okay, they are children. Yes. That their textbooks, their pen, their papers, everything has washed away. Okay. You understand? And now they don't even have a place to study. So who's in charge of education? Who's in charge of that?
So we should be
part of the committee. No. It should be part of. Oh, listen.
Let me come in briefly. The point is this.
No.
I think, sir, at the bottom of all this, and with respect, what catch me say, and when you reiterated the fact that the chief of staff, Nana Frima, on top of the subject, no. That is the ultimate. I think so, honestly, because a chief of staff, on top of this game, she pulls all the strings, and there will be. No, whatever. So,
it's a chief of staff.
The schools in the Bebre were home.
I don't know. There does not be any need of forming a committee.
Oh, there is a committee.
No, so there have not been need of committee. But you see, the ministry from no. John Dramani Mahama at me bombarding after a normal worth 1.5 million Ghana cedi. And they are caught to all those areas. And Omampenia all by idea. He care for ordinary Ghanaian. And we want to congratulate him and congratulate the
Thank you so much, Manuribe. Soprano, MAAME, Office of the Special Prosecutor, clearing Dubois.
Yeah, we are talking about the Dubois phenomenon.
I did my own. I should step
Let's stay on point. But I also want to congratulate President Dubois and President Akufo-Addo. Forgive me, President Mahama. say you know on also so or then a kakra 1 point what is it 1 point
5 million.
Worth
1.5 million.
You know, and I say God bless President John Mahama. But you know, I know who say, in fact, your president, no more very, very rich people. I mean, I didn't know President Mahama had so much money that he spent in 1.5 million, 15 billion of his own pocket money.
So it's
Mama. I'm not quite about 14 billion, 14 million. That is the BTM. The question again for you. Started out as an assemblyman. So when I know you of Japan embassy near the day. I think, sir, it would be very nice if the president could gift us with his asset declaration. Because I didn't know President Mahama was so fantastically rich. I was to go to my 15 billion. Now, President Ejumana, who's the canon? No. And then another the end your best year, you president.
Which one was it?
I've not asked me. It's rhetorical.
Let him finish. When it's your turn, then you respond.
Yeah. Oh my God, you know, clearly. And then it turns out to say a special prosecutor to say one year. Na Charles Edubuahe. Oh,
he only engaged in influence peddling and not actual crime. Actual crime.
It's
not actual crime.
Say, Mebako Jamanu man Ruby.
Sure.
So that's what he is saying.
So
the can say or no special prosecutor. On to me Cochino. Say Mark on Betchim say my Jamanu
but you know, let me learn.
I don't just say many
but you
that's what he is saying.
You cannot be prosecuted for a crime that does not exist.
Exactly. That's exactly what
and then that's what the American say Charles Edubuahe committed no. The special prosecutor Charles Edubuahe, honorable, he committed no crime. So I say because what influence peddling no, it is not a crime. Some big now catch us say Charlie, me papa, what primary school boy, be not in the papa aeroplane. And it's hard, you know. It is not a crime. We better than what you say. Baby, and I know about me. Can't say be actual TMA. Yeah, Africans, no Ghanaians, no so on. We should not belittle each other. So I want to person no. Well, I know what I have. And I said, you are this scared. No, I'm not surprised Charles Edubuahen has been found to be clean and as white as snow. I'm not surprised at all. I happen to know him personally. So, Obama call from one, no. Now, Honorable Charles Edubuahen, no from 5. I think it's important that I mention this. Now, so that I show integrity. I can say, can't we say no because I know him. So I say, but anyway, me call from one, no, my house. Me do a house front, no, you know. Me cramp also, me troubles, muma, me go inside. So, senior Galanzi inside the phone, Charles Edubuahen. Nice guy, very funny guy, top level student. So I say, now, he has integrity right from school. And unti crampono and a ma president for the coffin and it's all my mechanic as a man. So I say because time and not as a double haircut government no things were working. So I said see so now say the people the thing is such as a hard work in the and he has a certain pedigree, but from your cat pedigree just a quality unipa ban so he is of the stock of Professor Edubuahen. There be a free ban no so but not even that, he is also of a certain provenance. So what I say Brofo Pana make an pedigree and provenance. So Charles Edubuahen is amongst the best of us in a manner of speaking. So and
with this incident special prosecutor ba out clear no. Enya wo de ana
na me kire no so ni papa say yo na me baby buaboa Ghana no ene Ghana fo no ana
yeah mampanyi the corruption ayibo bi a ohwehwem onye se no clear ni no this situation ye hand over this investigation into the hands of a special prosecutor onye and we wie no about say papa no enfumso bi ani no
but
does it send
about a sense of
comparing it to other committees mampanyi power omo ye hwehwemu a yesi nipa ye hu enfumso bi a wono nti ye ma nipa no nkone baby
there be there wo kra no say oh there akwan ni say nka normally no na akufo adomo any other leaders no omoji white paper na no matna so what I say it is by the grace of God and a special prosecutor what vindicated Charles Edubuahen because he's a young man and he has a lot of time ahead of him.
Okay, and
the impression here can say would it not have been better, would it not have been the right thing to do think a special prosecutor no ever find it and sana yama Charles Edubuahen elusu So no.
I said this is a situation whereby Obi Bibi so as independent resign to pave way for investigation.
But David Bashan is saying
that be am but what's now on money special prosecutor this outcome way by ya beka so o honti wakata kata na ma so
David Oba if what you are saying is anything.
Let us say other than bad.
Yo, Mami. Ana me call you na you can say. Mami, yeah.
You took the chunk of the time.
Mami. Owura special prosecutor your friend Kisi Ejabe.
Owura special prosecutor. Hey.
Wanye hu. Sabin producer wa mbekasa kura nkeye. Now, Owura special prosecutor no. Who is he in Ghana? And you know ya Anas lawyer. Dream katash share proye niama Anas di amanfo ye can say niama boni entrapment ni niama wana no tunifo. Wana no ye ni
based on
asem no na me kanu enu na me kanu. Enu na me kanu. Edubuahin investigation we Ghana for one more enim no me ka kire mu ne say Edubuahin investigation no ene nyantachi investigation no na ye no the same time report no by the same time the ba ne say na ode Edubuahin de share in back pocket Edru say omampani asase ahwe pressure aba say ebia finance minister nsi form na omampani asase ehwe abrantia no say o ti say the soprano ka abrantia no ye nice guy owonimde ni niama ye hu say animu a kire baabi no e na Anas kofa ade we ba ye say Edubuahin waje bribe na Edubuahin waje bribe mami wo share video no Kisi Ejabe has no right me nyamra nimni inti me ka common sense say he has no right to even be the person investigating this matter. Or no special prosecutor no because ono na no to anasofo e na no de yes aniama no de etoso mienu omo call papa no ho no mo frɛ oye finance minister deputy mo afrɛ ne say mo anya obi wa manone a o se oba ba bie bank wo Ghana or $500 million or de ba Ghana mo frɛ no wa ba oni mo atena se mo adi nkomo ma me kɔbɔ video no kyerɛ Ghana for no muntie video no say omo di nkomo ni wie ye no ena Anas enkrofo ni yi sika ena odi two table no so baby Edubuahin te no ena odi two ni nkyɛn no say oh honorable fa we na factor niama fa kodi dwa or say go and use it for shopping fa we kodi dwa na kofie na wa fra me ama ma fru plane na free Ghana aba Dubai any wa ba be meeting bibia na wo ye shake wa ka tra no say wo ye shake Dubai yes Dubai sikani anya Ghana sikani o Dubai sikani no oni kura no wo Ferrari be 20 owo we ye hanum no owura despite did $3 million car pie Ghana na Ghana nyina stand still obi wo be 30 nti you can Dubai sikani asema na me besra Dubai sikani no you $40,000 free na tax o se me nua giwe fa shopping mall na fa Tony Amakofi America chere no say mempe. What are you talking about? Into Owura Kisi Ejabe is not the person who should have been investigating this. No, I can't try me say, Ofra Anas there. No, Ofra Anas da ben. Ofra Anas no bisa ne there. No bisa Anas na Anas can there. Asa no be catch. I'm not neither saying say Owura Kisi Ejabe ono there wanya adwuma bia. But say Owura Edubuahin why boni ana onye boni no. This is not the way to clear him because tape na nkasa di mfie num ansa na Anas diba And no comes to confirm. Yes, I didn't 5 years. Into Oman Peninkra Soprano, I'm saying this to disagree with you. Say now Oman Peninkra no Sabrena. Only say na assembly see no ni ho. Now vice president are not acting. And now assembly call vice president because the thing implicated vice president one way or the other. And now action. Tanu na bema action na bantem. Action no buy and sana news no ba say oh. Na tape we dey say tape. Enya na assembly e kan. Enfie num ya wo akwala ma wadu class 2. Assembly e kan. Ya wo akwala ngenge ama na dru class 2. Na tape no ye dey e wa Hanan's back pocket. The point I am making is that guy has been a top criminal in this country. Me bompire say menya obia or wakukudro tisa obi tisa nyantechi. From this thing Kwesi Ajabi has written, the special prosecutor Achirono. Mini nyantechi anka me court. Mi wosika pa anka me kura me sponsor nyantechi amana court. Ah, asa Kwesi Ajabi say uko obi disika no ko to table no so. Now Nyantechi never solicited. The money was unsolicited. Just like Adubuahi. It is how say Debbie say we say onyeshi dia. We nyeshi, which I agree. Me and come shake each me $40,000. Oh, better from a prostrate than I say. Oh, that be now. Yamra say declare now. Do we have exactly tax? Time now. But say one better tax now. And no now the year now. But say American the American is a mommy. Ghana hire womrasa obi chemisika. Say me be kanchira ban. No, we have the gift tax.
But that's the gift.
Oh wait, you don't misapply the law. The American is say, Mami, the American is say, Mrane kase obicha me adia, mimra na mimbe to your tax wo ho. Ana say obicha me adia, membeka.
One can be there to your tax on.
That's one can what dodgy tax.
Ayemra.
That is the what dodgy VAT.
This a soprano say na ma me 5,000 bisa me fan chiri me back pocket na man ko kan. Nti Kwesi Ajabi be ba be choro me report ana.
You see we expect where you pay your taxes. So
no, watch me, I dare. I'm a simple question.
But I'm answering it.
When you dash me money right now in this room, mommy, now I saw to make a me ko GR in Kokana.
Me kwan so no.
Madam, wrap it up.
Mambiama.
Under 1 minute.
Oh, Mambia, we are one very fair.
You took the time.
The NDC listener.
When I was telling you,
I was explaining. Mambiama, who didn't answer? And then the Abetuja say. The clearing agent ayaka oye omampeni na nadu danko akufado no ni kwanso ni and then Kwesi Ajabi say it automatically means that enter knowledge protocol say on to mean prosecute Edubuahi bio. It is the same thing that happened in all na nadu danko akufado no corrupt practices no asema be galamsey exposure na e buy no it shows say Kwesi Ajabi say Edubuahi say the Uberso who or Mampenia Bedechia over $2 million. I said, no, and I'm this kind of man. I don't know this kind of man appearance. Galamsey exposure, Galamsey economy. Never, no. You will come her and announce a review and a year exposure, and our Mampeni, John Dramani Mahama. Minana the 8th station was backlash or Mampeni and Mampeni John Dramani or corrupt. And then Ubetra. I can say announce or a top criminal on the top criminal. Yeah, who say there? And then I think last week we friends away a Plaza House Galamsey bribe so we just with you. Honestly, there by Mrs. Special Prosecutor almost judge in the BBC. More prosecutor is announced about. You come now say almost until see this kind of fire no. Or much change judge now as on the ones them. It say boss CEO was say millions of dollars. Time na contaminated oil ya no. O man penya clear money na. Me see ko Fred wa kasa o man penya gina Congress e clear pions. Say baby e dru nie. Now it's not actually say because of Buzia. Say there's one immediately from our person man penya na dan kwa kofado. Eni na amount 40 say. Omo say omo dan kwa Buzia dombo tradition. When him say Buzia for no. They say omo na DVLA. So them sir. And kana we Edubuahi for so Minister of Finance. Why you omo? Dombo for so now omo Minister of Road and Highways. Why you omo adi? Nti oyi obi adi nti aka Buzia. And a dan kwa for and a buga na man. nti e de yehwe o man pele John Dramani ma all the policies ni programs I did to jai na e be 24-hour shift economy ye wie na ya apprenticeship program ya 6 new universities 6 new hospitals na Ghana economy is very stable in 2025 ye nyina be hu ne be so Ghana for bia nyi
but I say Ebusam Fasira kase ankoma Richard Manoribe soprano ena face no Kwame Adade wada Roman obo amema mede dwumadie mede bremo asada enkoma production crew Jordan Adoba Jero Sajma Freeman na ya Osafo omo ebo michidom obibia utimi efre ye first one no send a message and me unfortunately me ankenkan messages Mr. Monfa nche me nyame adoma ya wada me ni nyina fefe ede amamo me da mo nyina ase makra